You are listening to the Decision Reel.
I was going to show Randall because Randall was
No, everybody, welcome to the Decision Reel movie review podcast. That was so low energy.
Welcome to the Decision Reel.
Welcome to the movie podcast that we do.
And we just lost everybody.
Everybody's out
instantly.
Well, no, Randy challenged me last week to come up with a intro on the
Do
fly.
it on your own.
What?
He's saying
Without
that,
your phone.
yeah,
I feel like he was. I feel like he was yelling at you.
He was attacking me personally. I didn't like it. But thanks for getting me drinks.
Well, you're welcome.
Cool. Wally's going to do the intro this week.
What?
Off the top of your head, do an intro.
Off the top of the dome.
Yo, someone give me a
That's-
fucking fat beat. I'm just.
No, it's not.
It's the thinnest beat I've ever heard.
I'm done.
So, we are the.
It's harder than you think, isn't it?
We are the decision reel.
That's what I was going to say. I am a part-time Decision Reel host. Steve is the full-time Decision Reel host. We're here to review movies in a great, terrible way. Ever just make the most random synonymous.
In a great, terrible way.
In a great, terrible way. I'm gonna send this off to my co-host Randall, and he's gonna finish.
That's one way to do it. Finish it, Randall.
Horrible.
Sorry, my co-host is. he doesn't
I'm
quite-
I'm waiting for him
Make
to
Tara
finish
do
it.
it. Tara, you do it. Start it off. You're
I'm
right,
going
Tara.
to pass
You're
off
a front
the
man,
torch
Tara.
to
Oh,
our
God.
other co-host, Tara.
Welcome to the Decision Reel. We are here to discuss movies and other topics that have nothing to do with those movies.
Stop hitting the table. You're making it make noise.
Making it weird. I mean,
Welcome to the Decision Reel.
There we go.
that's
Now we're all
our
together.
level. Yep, that's our level today. Welcome. So yeah, if you're still listening, welcome to the Decision Reel, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. I'm your host, Steve. We got Wally back this week. We got Randall, Tara. Everybody's here.
Today's movie is what I like to do to Steve before he goes to bed. A long kiss goodnight.
Thank you. It's sometimes it's better than others.
Sorry.
It
I'm
helps
bumping
me.
elbows
It
to
helps. It helps me sleep. Helps me get to those nice
just tuck it
dreams.
in.
Just likes the feeling of the hair.
Yeah, it's
the
the
beard.
brushies
The
up
beard.
against the face.
Sometimes they get tangled together.
I've been using new
Sometimes.
pine tar soap. This beard is fucking smells delightful at all times.
nice and soft too.
No, this is a thick boy. Ain't no.
It is a
It's
thick boy.
like part of my body, like bone. It's like
it doesn't grow out of the skin; it grows out of the bone.
the crimson chin. is what it is.
Good throwback. Speaking of throwbacks, this movie
And this twisted tea.
and this Twisted Tea's throwing it back. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Has anybody but me and Wally seen this movie?
No.
Yes.
You have seen this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Yesterday.
was a badass
No.
woman rule.
God damn it!
We
Before
haven't done anything like this,
before being forced to watch this movie at gunpoint by Samuel L. Jackson, have you watched this movie?
No.
No,
No.
I don't think they enjoyed it.
No.
I didn't expect him to. I'm being honest.
I'm picking movies that you guys want to hate.
It felt like a chore to watch this movie.
I like I like this movie, but I get why it's cheesy. I don't think anything in the 90s you're really going to like that's this genre.
Or long.
It is kind of long.
2
Too
hours.
long.
That Sam Jackson part in this has stuck with me my whole entire life, where he like sits up in that car and is like, "Da-na-na-na-na." One of the most badass moments. Anyways, but yeah.
Well, I mean, they definitely try to make moments in this movie for sure. Like, I feel like there's no real.
They're flying by the seat of their pants as they're filming it. They're
That's
like,
what I'm
"Oh."
saying. Like, the actual story that's going on here doesn't make any sense to me, at least. And I tried to pay attention. Like,
we got to the end and it got to the Niagara Falls and Steve was like, ooh, 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 ooh. You know that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like pointing at from the whatever that Hollywood. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I was like, of course it's got to be Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to go to the falls.
This bridge ain't real. This ain't authentic.
That's not the Rainbow Bridge.
It's not enough rainbows.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Before the reels do fully fall off, and they're kind of getting back on here. If you want to check out any of our social media pages, where can you find those, Randall?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at The Decision Reel, or you can go to our website, www.thedecisionreel.com, where you can find all our episodes and some merch.
You know when a computer
And so
fucks up
much.
and it makes a noise? That's what it sounds like.
Beep, boop, beep. It's funny how he
Some
has that down, but he can't do anything else.
A dial-up modem or some shit.
Something.
No, that's practice though. You can't just like fly by the seat of his pants over there.
Do you have the? Do you still have the voice effects?
Oh, Jesus
We're
Christ.
also-
Which
Do you
one?
have
What do you
the-
want?
do
What do you want?
you have
Oh,
the
that
low-
was a
do you-
fun
Do you
day
have the
when we
low
just
the
played
low
with
one?
this.
Here on. Oh, hey,
No.
you fucked me up. Oh, I can't do it now. it's fucked now.
No, that's
There it is.
Here on the.
Damn,
isn't yours
stop
the
it.
same?
You have to do it now. It's over. It's not.
It's
fun
not-
Fucked it up.
It's not us. I'm not.
You should have these things
It's
labeled.
doing it on mine.
It's not doing it on ours.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm having a day, guys. I'm sorry.
Steve wears multiple hats on the decision reel. He is the tech guy.
I'm
Pretty
the-
much does everything legwork wise.
podcast. Of course.
Well, you got to give credit, you know? Credit where credit's
thanks.
due.
He's doing good.
I'd like to just show up once and sit down and
Too
talk
bad he
about
lives
the
here.
movie.
It's great.
he
Yeah, it's
shows up
great.
often. Long Kiss Goodnight.
God damn it. The plot.
Tickets.
Samantha Kane lives in a small town with her daughter. 8 years ago, she emerged. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. 8 years ago, she emerged 2 months pregnant. Okay.
Yeah.
From a nearby river with no memory of her past or who she is. However, she's getting closer to finding out about her past.
I like it. I like the movie. It's not a fucking masterpiece, but it's got what I like for the most part.
So,
It's got some cheesy
Samuel L.
shit.
Jackson.
It's got Sam Jackson.
I mean, you can't
It's
go
got
wrong
some
there.
action that kind of doesn't make sense most of the time, and it's got great one-liners.
it definitely has some
When
one-liners.
she's driving that fucking semi and she's
Suck my dick.
yeah, perfect, perfect.
That's not a dick. It's a duck.
Yum, 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 yum.
I don't know. Like, most of this movie, I wanted to check out, but I couldn't. Does that make sense? Like, I was paying attention enough for me to be
doesn't
like,
make
this is... No, yeah, hear me out.
Sorry.
Hear me out.
He's got the
Like-
attention span of a sleeping goat, a fainting goat. Sorry.
Attention span of a...
Sleeping goat.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, what I'm trying to say is, like, as I'm watching this, I'm like, this is so dumb that my brain wants to just shut off. But then, like, as I'm watching it, something brings me back in, like, oh no, you need to pay attention because there's something else going on here. But then something else dumb happens, and I'm just like,
There's hints of really good acting, and there's hints of really, really bad acting throughout
for
the whole
sure.
movie too.
Well,
I don't know that hints of bad acting is the right phrase.
No, well, so
It's bad acting
it's
with
character
hints
specific
of
too. So
good.
like Sam Jackson has some good acting, and she has some good acting, but a lot of the B characters fucking the worst.
I feel like
yeah.
and when I first phrase it this way, you're gonna be like, well, duh. But I feel like Gina Davis, when she's playing the two different women, is a completely different person. But I don't mean the character. I mean acting wise. Like, I feel like she was a better actor before she was the spy.
The
Touch
assassin
me.
lady.
I think
Yeah.
I need a bath.
Yeah, it was one line.
That's so dumb.
cheesiness,
Like, but
100%.
she was good in
I love the
like,
banter that she had prior with the the husband and shit.
Yeah,
It
I
felt
just
real.
feel like she was better overall, like
Well,
in the first part before she.
It's not her fault. I think it's all direction of the person making the movie to say, no, you need to
Maybe.
act like this. Because we know Gina Davis is a great actress.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
look
seen
at,
her in other stuff.
Right,
yeah.
look at her, everything else she's been in, and she's great. So, like, she's not just going to phone
lowest
half of the
rated
movie.
by Randall was League of Your Own. Was that your lowest rated?
No, Randall wasn't even on that.
He wasn't
one.
on it, but he rated it high. Lotus Kitchen? Lowest.
I thought he rated it low. I felt like
No,
that was
I
a
think
thing.
we could bring it up if you want to go to the
No, no,
website.
oh yeah, there you go.
No, there's no way that
You can
anyone
find
would
our
rate
lowest
that really
ratings.
low. That's
I'm pretty
low.
sure his
I-
lowest rating
that's
was
why
like
I was
Ernest
surprised, but I
Saves
thought-
Christmas, probably.
Mm,
Probably something around there.
Yeah.
maybe.
Probably.
Excuse
I don't
me.
know. Where to watch this guy? If you have a subscription to HBO Max, it is on there.
Yep.
To rent, Google Play, Amazon, Apple TV, Vudu, and Redbox.
Reviews.
Could've
Red-
got the free
How do I work this
Red-
website?
Bucks. What do you mean?
Our scores. Got it.
God, guy. Now I haven't updated our scores in a little bit. But
Oh my god.
yeah, you got to zoom in on a phone. There's a lot there, guy.
There's
There's a lot.
a lot. Is this in order from highest to lowest?
It's in order from movies we have done.
Fuck.
If
So
you'd
you-
look, you'd probably
Yeah.
catch on.
Oh, here we
Now
go. Low blow.
I did do something at the top that showed the host highest and lowest score, but I haven't put you on it yet because I just have been so busy
It's
with
fucked
life.
up.
And also, it's a vendetta against you. So at this point, it's never gonna happen.
It's V. for
It's
Vendetta.
fucked up.
V for Vendetta.
That's
This
okay.
is written by Shane Black, who has also written Predator, Lethal Weapon,
2?
all of them,
Tired of
Oh.
shit, Rick.
Last Action Hero, Kiss
to
Kiss
all
Bang
those.
Bang, and Iron Man 3.
Ooh.
3.
Favorite Iron Man?
2.5.
Steve.
Who is that?
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite Iron Man movie?
Yeah, is it
it's,
one?
it's the
Ghostland.
first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Prisoners of Ghostland.
Yeah,
That was your lowest
Solid
one?
2.5.
That makes sense.
that
And
might have
that was
been
even a
justified.
more recent
Yeah,
one.
That
too.
might have been justified.
Yeah, because that was the what the fuck. That was our biggest probably
Mhm.
what the fuck movie.
Dude, I'm fucking
What the fuck?
hitting them out of the park with you fucking guys.
This
Nailing
was directed. Yeah,
I was gonna say it's because I've been waiting to do Country for Old Men, which is like
Mm.
critically acclaimed, and I have Whiplash on my shit too.
right.
And I'm like, I just gotta give them shit.
They gotta get the worst
feeding
of the worst
some weird
first, yeah.
fun B-sides,
And then
maybe
throw
not fun
good-
for them, but fun
And then
for me.
and then throw a gem in there, and everyone's like, "Wait a second, Wally picked this?"
yeah, baby, he knows good movies.
Maybe.
Baby.
This is directed
Sounds
by
like-
Rennie Harlan. He's also directed Die Hard 2,
Die Hard.
Cliffhanger, Deep Blue Sea, and at the time was also married to Gina Davis.
Oh goddamn,
Wow.
Mm.
makes sense. Fucking
I wonder
Shark
if they
ate me.
divorced because
A
of his poor
motherfucking
direction.
shock. Maybe they divorced, I believe, in '98.
It's my beer.
So
It'll get
right
you
after
drunk.
this-
Anyways, Dave Chappelle.
Haven't you seen my movies? Sorry. Every time. This is rated R for substantial amount of strong bloody violence and strong language.
Yes,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I don't
Suck
think
my
I
dick.
don't think
That's-
Sammy said it enough.
No.
I think it's only 3 times in this one.
It's not enough.
I think there needs
Is
to be
that
a
a thing?
website. Samuel L.
You know there
Jackson,
is.
motherfucker
You
counter.
know there is.
There
His
has
cut-
to
his-
be.
I'm
Cinematic.
looking it up.
The Samuel L. Jackson Cinematic Universe motherfucker counter. That needs to be the
That was
.com.
way too much.
Was it though?
I was like, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Say it
And
again.
so, the Samuel L. Jackson Cinematic Universe motherfucker counter.
Yeah, it's way too much. We could shorten it.
So that would be T. No, I can't do that. How would you? You know what I'm trying to do? Abbreviate it.
An acronym.
The
acronym.
Samuel
You're trying to come
L.
up with an
Jackson.
acronym.
Right. So T
SLJ.
S. The.
You
course,
you
someone
went
on
with
Reddit
the
did it.
Samuel L.
Oh, you have to
Jackson.
the Samuel
What
L.
the-
Jackson
T-
Cinematic Universe
SLJ.
motherfucker counter.
Someone just did it for us.
Look at that.
Yeah, school days. Only motherfucker said once. Year of our birthday, 1988.
What's up?
Let's do some popular Pulp Fiction. 26 times he says motherfucker.
Goddamn.
Wait, do the snakes on the plane. What's
Well, no, before that, Die
That's
Hard
one of the
with a
newer
Vengeance.
ones. Let me get
Die Hard with a
closer.
Vengeance.
Was that was before Django, right?
Oh yeah, Die Hard Vengeance was like
Only
90.
Oh no, it's
3?
Black Snake's Moan. Only 3 motherfuckers on Snakes on a Plane.
Really?
Only
And So
3.
just that
Motherfucking
sentence.
snakes on this
Yes,
motherfucker.
well,
So
yeah,
just
wasn't
that
that movie?
sentence, like
Wasn't that
that.
movie like PG-13 or
more.
just
Oh.
very
Snakes on
barely
a Plane. Yeah. So out of all of his movies,
Motherfucking
Shaft,
snakes. Ooh.
Shaft.
Oh yeah, had to have
the
a
remake.
motherfucker.
Only
One.
13 motherfuckers.
13. All right,
Jackie Brown,
got to be up there.
37
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
He's on screen for 3 minutes. 37.
How do
of
you
them.
have 37 motherfuckers in a single movie? Pulp Fiction's 26. That's those two. Those
So
two
I
are
wanna-
his big ones.
I also want to know the percentage of his lines in
That
these
are
movies that
mother-
are motherfuckers.
If you have 37,
It's gotta be
it's gotta be
20%
up.
or more.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Exactly.
this just doing the motherfuckers or is
Yes.
it F bomb it? in
no, just
general?
motherfucker.
Gotcha.
God damn. What? A great white hype? I don't even know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is. 75.
Anyways, but yeah, those are the two big ones.
is there a
Jungle
overall
Fever?
score
No,
at the end?
no,
So
not
we
that
have
I-
to tally that ourselves.
It's fucked
no,
up.
honestly.
That's
Was he-
bullshit.
he
Went
was
through
in
all that work.
RoboCop? He's been in everything. Was he in RoboCop?
The newer one, I think, not the old one.
Anyways, but
Does it have a year next to it?
yeah, it was the new one.
Okay.
14.
Look at me.
Anyways,
Look at me. This movie,
why is everyone so tired, including myself?
it's been a couple weeks for everybody in this room, I would assume.
Yeah.
We've all been
Through
super
the
busy.
ringer.
Oh, the Ringus.
You can see my fucking
I was born with
Fucking
bags under my eyes.
in my eyes.
Wasn't look? He's like, I gotta look at him.
Oh,
Just
slanty-eyed
you know,
Steve.
What up? Yeah. God damn it! This movie is starring Gina Davis as Samantha Kane, Samuel L. Jackson as Mitch Hennessy,
Okay, but
Craig
is that
Bierko.
self-appointed name? That
He
has to
made it
be a-
himself.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L.
I love it. The WL, the double L's. We also got Craig Bierko as Timothy, Brian Cox as Nathan, Patrick Malahide as Perkins, and David Morse as Luke.
Some white ass names.
What-
Minus fucking Hennessy.
I was
That's
gonna
about
say-
as black as it gets.
Malahide? That's definitely not a
Malahide.
white name.
That's
Well, I
like,
was
is that
gonna
Muslim
talk
or
about
something?
Nathan.
Brian
and
Cox? Yeah,
Luke.
that's probably you. Luke. I mean, Luke could be
Out
a
of-
different.
Out of us three, who do you think has the whitest name?
Not me.
Yeah,
Steve.
no.
It's me until
Yeah,
you
if
get to
you're-
my last name.
Yeah. If your name was spelled the way I enunciate it,
Hold on. Randall Jones.
Your last name is Jones.
That's the whitest name in this fucking movie.
I don't think so.
That's
I would
that's
beg to
pretty-
differ.
It's pretty dark.
I call him Randell. So you know what I'm saying?
Randall.
Yeah, yeah. So it's between you and I. And you and I have very
If you say
specific like
Well, hold
if
on,
you
hold
say
on.
Walter,
Ivanov.
Yeah, that's pretty white.
No, Ivanov is white though because that's Russian.
Yeah, yeah. It's white. It's white.
Russian.
Yeah, but yeah. Dude, yours is just as white.
Yeah, that's Hungarian. So we're from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
you're
place. We're in the
white,
same.
white.
We're in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same white neighborhood. Let's be real.
Yeah, in the same the spectrum.
Right. Exactly.
Anyways.
We could. No, we're not going to bring the middle names into this because we know where
Ter-
that's going to go.
Terry, I think you're
I'm
with
in the
Randall.
middle. I think I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I think you're probably with Randall.
A little bit. Yeah.
And my last
Yeah.
name's Italian.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey. Babada-boop. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it.
That's not Italian, Peter.
Yes, it is. Babada-boop. Runtime too long for Randall.
yep.
120 minutes. I mean, for a thriller type movie like this, where there's, I mean, is it espionage? I mean, kind of, but not really.
I didn't think it was too long.
It's definitely not too long.
It's
For a not-
absolutely too long.
in the year that we are in, the year of our Lord,
So do we
watching this movie. What?
I was gonna say, do we justify the movie being too long, like on the sheer fact that we don't like it, or is there other reasoning behind a movie
Well,
being too long?
For it being too long.
Do you think like
If
there's a lot
there's
of
things that don't need to be
space in there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the space, Randall?
Well, so here's the thing, right? Let's say you're watching a movie
Randy
that
Jackson.
you absolutely. Let's say you're watching a movie you absolutely love, but there's still parts in the movie that don't need to be in there. Are you mad at that?
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's ones in this. This one seemed pretty like
Jesus.
straightforward.
I mean, if there's things that don't belong, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Why is this even in here?
Yeah,
We don't need this.
I'm just making sure that we're not like,
But
oh yeah, this
maybe
is
you're right.
long 'cause
Maybe it was
sucks.
long. Maybe it was long to me because I was just like,
Not
You're checked
into it.
out.
I was
yeah.
bored.
Into it
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
And that's what my point is like if you have a movie that you absolutely adore and you want to be in it more, like the movie's over and you're like, fuck, I wish there was another 15 minutes. But half of that movie is bullshit and just filler.
Maybe if it's good.
I do feel like even though even some of the movies I like though, there are still parts where like, okay, this is a part that I'll check my phone on. Even like movies that I love.
Gotcha. Okay.
This
I'm just-
movie I
just
was
wanna
I
clarify,
could've-
you know.
I could have been on my phone the whole time.
You know, and there was two parts where I picked my phone up and it was probably 30 seconds at most, right? And going back in the movie, what the fuck? What did I miss? Like,
Yeah.
I missed a lot in 30 seconds.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
Shut up. I'm talking to Randall about this movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I started complaining about the car accident at the beginning because I felt like it was stupid.
Where she
like-
gets chucked out of that
Not
fucking
only
window.
that, but like that she had
deer
time
one?
to look at the deer and then look at the guy next to her and like that, like you know what I mean? Like
but, okay, in real
it
life,
was just weird.
if
It
you're-
was
if
weird.
Things
And
happen
the
in
deer
slow
looks
motion.
at her kind of. Like,
Are we dying?
And, but
It reminded me of
anyways,
Evil Dead.
I was talking
It reminded
about
me of
Hilarious.
Voices.
yes.
It kind of
with the
reminded
deer.
me of The Ring 2,
Ringu.
where the deer like hovering around the car.
But like, so I'm talking to Randall about the car
Son of
accident
a
in the
bitch.
movie,
Yeah.
and Randall
Randall.
swears there was no car accident in the movie because he did not remember it happening.
There was a lot of car accidents in this movie.
Yeah,
Matter of
dude.
fact, there
Oh,
should
yeah.
be a
I
car
also didn't
accident
finish it.
counter in this. If you count explosions and shit, there's a lot of cars. That
I didn't
I
finish
said,
it till
Randall,
today.
it was in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't
And
very
he was so, he said there is no car accident. I'm sure of it. I said, Randall, I'm the one currently watching it.
You're not,
right
obviously.
now.
We're questioning the validity of Randall watching movies now.
Randall, listen.
No, I went back and saw it.
Randall didn't
Also,
watch the
it was
movie
there.
alone.
Who was she
So,
driving home?
Randall didn't watch the movie alone.
Which accident? Because there was more
The
than one.
deer accident. Who was
Oh.
that guy? Because he's obviously
He was
dead
at the
as
Christmas
fuck.
party, but yeah, he's definitely
So
dead,
she
I
was
feel
just
like.
being a nice citizen
'Cause he
by
was drunk.
going, "Oh, you're drunk. Let me. You had too many fucking Mott's
Yeah.
Clamatos. Let me take you home."
Yeah.
I got you.
But it also happened literally at like the 9-minute mark, and Randall was like, "There was no car accident." I said, "How did you
The
get
fuck were you
distracted
doing in the beginning of
that
this movie?
fucking fast?"
Right, he checked out of this movie in the first 2 minutes. You didn't even get through the credits. I
Maybe
bet.
maybe it's an attention issue.
Oh,
with
he's
Randall.
ADHD.
Maybe that's
sure.
what it is. He just checks out. He just calls the car.
Here's what I will say,
It's like I
Here's
can't
what I-
fucking do it. I'm done
Here's
the rest
what
of the
I'll
time. Let's
say.
leave it on the background.
Right.
without diving too deep into why Randall got distracted while watching.
I
the
wasn't
movie.
alone watching this movie. Okay.
Here's what I will say is,
Long Kiss Goodnight, baby.
if there was a reason why Randall got distracted while watching this movie, he remembered the next 10 minutes of the movie. So he must not have been distracted for that long.
Oh, burn. Inherently a burn.
'Cause
Hit
he
that drum.
remembered-
Hit the drums again, Steve.
Because he remembered the part when they're in the kitchen and she's doing the chef
If
stuff.
you really
I got a
want
question.
to,
I got a
if
question.
you really
Hold
want to
on,
know,
hold on,
just
before
like
you-
right
no,
after.
It was a short kiss goodnight.
Hold on. I gotta know.
I rewound from 40 back to 10.
Okay, sure.
So 30 minutes is what you're saying?
Oh, but you
that's
didn't
solid.
rewind far enough
No
to
more
go
than
to
that.
the car.
But I also want to know.
accident.
I also got to know what time of day was this movie being played at?
That wasn't the only accident that happened.
After
Oh my god.
Easter
Hey.
Din Din.
Actually, what? Say that again.
After Easter Din Din.
Oh, so that was late at night. So you guys went home and was like, "Hey,
I'm going to bed.
turned
Oh
up."
my god.
And then I didn't.
Mm.
That's a hard thing on a full stomach. Look, I'm down at any point in time. But if my belly's full like Easter dinner, I'm like, all right. This,
Let me
this,
let me do some
I,
digestion.
okay, in your defense, I got limitations. If I
We didn't
if I'm-
leave
okay.
for 4 hours after dinner.
You trying to say that's a bad thing?
No.
Like you
We
were
played games.
counting? He
I
was
had some
counting.
hot sauce.
He was pointing out how late it was.
He was counting.
I knew
He
when we
knew.
ate because I was fucking starving.
So now you're complaining you didn't get fed soon enough?
Everyone attack
You know
Randall.
why?
I'm joking.
Because you took too long to get home.
You said
Maybe you showed
Your
up
wife
early.
told me
wife-
whenever.
Hey, maybe you showed up early.
No. His wife said come over whenever.
she told me you said 3 o'clock, and I had to go see my other family.
Your family.
Right, my
not
other
your-
family.
Okay.
I'm trying to give him a compliment here.
No, I
like
get
he's
it.
part
I
of
get
the
it.
family. now.
That's fine.
I'm like, Steve's
I
got
understand.
another
Yeah, a
You got
whole
a
nother
legitimate
like,
family.
life.
legitimate family.
on the side. You got a couple kids
He's
we
got a
don't
whole
know
ass-
about.
Yeah.
How funny would
Get
that
another
be?
house.
Oh, I'd be so fucking like.
Well,
I would
especially for
laugh
someone who
so
doesn't even
fucking
like
hard.
kids,
Right.
if he's got another family with kids
Why do you think I don't see him ever?
somewhere else.
All right,
'Cause you
kids,
don't
come
like
out here,
them.
come meet Wally. I'm like, what the fuck?
And they look just like me, but
Oh,
just
yeah,
small
yeah.
and just
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
father.
Like even
Like some
even a
Family
little
Guy
girl.
shit.
Fucking mother. You say hi to Walter.
It's like we have a handshake and shit now.
I
All
met
have-
his kids.
They all have
They're
the same
fun.
facial hair already.
Right,
They're
because
like
it all
Including
runs,
the daughter.
Ten
it
years
runs
old.
in
Including
the,
the
yeah,
daughter.
it runs in the family. Yeah.
Just pure testosterone.
So
Steve just
by
fucking
the way,
sniffed sawdust in that relationship the whole time.
so Friday, my wife will stab me
Why?
because she's going to hear this and go,
Oh.
"It's true. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Where are those fucking kids?"
Yep.
That's okay. You might not be the only one getting stabbed after listening to this.
It's a stabbing party after Randall was stabbing guts. What's up? All right, released on October 11th,
Okay.
1996.
You might get stabbed before Friday.
Okay.
Like Steve's gonna get stabbed by Tara. Like everyone here is getting shanked but me. I'm out of here, motherfuckers.
Always like, it's a great day outside. I don't
Dive out of this.
Released October 11th, 1996. Randall was not even a twinkle in an eye yet.
I was.
He was
No.
a year old.
No.
I was born in 95, you fuck.
No, in my brain, you were born in
In my brain.
1998.
My brain is reality.
Yeah. This is reality.
Just be glad you weren't flushed when you were born.
Chill boy.
Oh my god.
Aborted.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Depends on where you are in the world, if it goes clockwise or counterclockwise
I
down
was
the
just
toilet.
spinning backwards. I'm spinning backwards.
Jesus Christ. All right,
It's a
box
smart
office
baby. Anyways,
that week, the top 10.
Top 10. Yeah.
I gotta get more southern with my teens.
That's not what that sounded. It didn't sound southern.
I know,
to
but
me.
I gotta get it's like southern tan. Nope, I don't got it.
Maybe more southern on the color spectrum. I don't know how to say that. That sounding.
I got it. I got that.
Say that
That's
again.
fucked up. Are you more
Say it
southern on the
again.
color spectrum? What does that even mean?
I don't know. If you put it together, that's your problem.
I know what
I
you're
meant
thinking.
It, I meant it in a nice way.
Yeah, sure.
I meant to do
He's
it
got
this
these
way.
new pants, and now it's just this whole.
It feels
Wait,
Can,
he's-
you,
whole
should, I tell,
thing.
should I tell a story? Can I tell
You
a
heard
story?
where
What?
you got it from? You weren't in here for that, were you?
No, where'd you
Where
get
his
your
pants came
Not
from?
me, him.
Oh, where'd you get your pants from?
So my boss was like, "You can't wear them holy jeans," because I was wearing holy shitty. I only have 4 pairs of pants, maybe 3.
I bought them like this.
She's like, "You can't wear this to work." And I was like, "All right, well then point me in the right direction," because her husband wears big and tall. And she points me to this website. It's American. It's called American Tall. And I buy the pants. I get them. She's like, "Oh, that's great." And I talk to her husband. Turns out the pants in the website aren't specifically for white people. They're for black people.
So,
Usually, anyone could buy the pants.
Is there a different, like-
Obviously, it's not specifically.
Hold on.
But she
Are you
said
African-American or
her
Caucasian?
exact words, and I quote, was like, "That's clothes for black people."
Are they like Echo jeans or something?
No, they're
or-
just normal.
Do they have a
They're
different?
amazing pants.
But so what's the difference? Wait,
there is no difference.
are you sure there's not
That's
like a
the
little
truth.
You got a
more,
little extra room in there?
little more extra in the
Oh,
front?
no, it fits perfect.
That gut,
baby.
that gate is just open a little bit.
The crotch is perfect. The gut.
The gut.
The crotch is good to go.
Plenty of room.
All right, the top. Can someone give
A
me
lot of breathing air.
a 10 that sounds southern?
A what?
Tan.
Tan.
Yeah,
Tan.
you said
Tan.
it the different.
10.
You know, fucking Southern
Tan.
Belle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. Do foghorn leghorn.
Oh Jesus. I don't.
I say.
I say a 10. No.
All right.
I say no.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, that's close.
With more context, it was better.
Sure. Number 10. In the top 10 for 15 weeks.
Top tan.
Independence
oh my God,
Day.
All that fell apart. That whole sentence. Was it supposed to be Southern sounding?
No.
No, just
I
let 'em
was
go.
just
Just let 'em
talking.
go.
It sounded partially there. That's
Oh,
why it was
top
like
10 is from 1956.
Motherfucker.
15 weeks.
Goddamn, boy. Jesus Christ. I can see homos naked.
Good
Goddamn.
Lord.
I can see homos naked. Yeah, goddamn.
You got any tips?
You tricks.
You got any tips?
Give it up, man. Man, you shredded like a julienne salad. 10. What is 10, Steve? What is
Just-
number
okay,
10?
Let's get this fucking moving.
In the top 10 for 15 weeks at this point, Independence Day.
Gigantic movie.
Yes.
It was
Thank you.
bigger. What?
I
Hey,
couldn't figure it out.
What was bigger than Will Smith?
Well, I
in
was gonna-
Aliens in the 90s.
so Independence Day or Armageddon?
Those are
In the
different.
days
Those are
movies.
I've
different.
seen
Those are
Armageddon now, so
different.
I can say that.
Which
Independence
ones are
didn't,
bigger,
he
though?
wasn't
Which
paying
ones-
attention.
That was two.
No, you weren't. You need to be
We were-
engaged.
no,
we were
we're
talking
good.
too much. I was talking.
You weren't even
You were
engaged
talking
for
too
my
much, but
movie,
I'm good.
Randall.
Fuck this
Just
movie.
the beginning.
I was there for Armageddon.
You weren't even there for the fucking
was in
9-minute car
Armageddon.
crash.
I
You've
was
been
in it.
snitched on, you fucker.
Randy was Armageddon it over there.
You brought this up.
Independence Gay.
Number 9, a movie that I have not thought about until I read this or wrote it down for this top 10. Fly Away Home.
Oh, with the geese.
Yeah. I remember that like being a huge deal when it came out.
Oh my
I bet
God,
you-
you
don't.
Show-
There's a
show
movie
him-
about geese.
Show him
what,
the-
am I
the
gonna
cover.
see this
They
and be like,
flying south?
oh!
They had to like help these geese fly
They
home. back
found
home.
baby
yeah.
geese and they like raised them, but then it
It's
was getting.
geeses.
It's geese.
Keep going. I know it.
Plural of goose is geese. It's a gaggle of geese.
It's It's a gaggles a crew. It's Mises too, by the way.
If it's a mouse is in the house, is it a rat?
Is it a rat? If you go to bed dead.
You wake up alive.
That's what my mama told me.
No.
me see, let me-
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. It's one of
Where
those.
they build the thing and they have to lead the geese.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah.
I'm there.
Who was in that movie? Let me look.
Jesus Christ.
No, I've not seen that. That looks fucking
Jeff
ridiculous.
Daniels and Anna
I know.
Paquin.
Yeah.
Jeff, that
My
was wild.
whole world just came full circle right there because I seen that movie one time and enjoyed it. Well, I was like 7 probably.
That's kind of like where my brain's at when I tell you guys to watch a movie. Is those kinds of movies.
Exactly.
You
I
know what I'm
want to
saying?
like fucking
Anyways.
fried green tomatoes.
Oh.
Number 8.
Anna Green Gable.
Extreme Measures.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, maybe the first X.
I have a lot of
Games.
good dick measuring jokes. but I'm not gonna-
I don't know.
It was
what that is.
extremely
that.
measured.
So you want me to run from this side of the room to the other?
I mean, that's the only way we're gonna get a good.
And the only
good
way you
fucking
can do it is with
measurement.
a laser pointer.
I mean, how else are we gonna get to the tip?
The light is gonna degrade before it gets
How are you gonna get the curve with it? I mean, we're gonna
Sounds true.
use.
And number 7.
we need NASA to come in
So
here
you-
to like whatever.
Hugh Grant and Gene Hackman.
Oh, good old
Oh,
Jen Hackman.
Huge Grant.
I'm so charmingly
guy.
befuddled.
Treats a homeless man with strange symptoms, but then the patient disappears out from under his care.
What's so extreme?
So they're trying to
and
track.
measured.
They're trying to track the man down,
It's just fucking.
and then there's like
Two names
there's
typed
like a
into a generator.
conspiracy,
Exactly. They went measurements and extremities.
and they kind of
What,
destroy. It says
Extremities.
God.
Full circle.
finds himself
Extremities
Hey-o.
measure.
finds himself being destroyed both professionally and
What a good band name.
personally.
It's actually Miager.
Extremities measured.
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 Have
you
Measured.
Measured.
When's the last time you used measured your balls?
Well,
You got to get the circumference.
Never
called
done that.
aspartame,
Aspartame.
and it's a ratio of volume from your
Look, we got-
ass compared to your.
We got to do
taint.
we got to do algebra to get X.
The amount of
Pythagorean
ass per
theorem,
taint.
You need to get there.
Yes, divide ass per taint, and then you get the distance.
What was the South Park episode where they were like the yaw over this and whatever to like
The
figure out
axis-
their
axis
to figure out their dick length, like the real dick length, because they were missing like an inch
from your
or something.
butthole.
Right.
That's
It's from,
where it
yeah,
is.
it's from your
Yeah,
butthole.
duh.
Number 7.
Obviously.
keep
Use
that
a
phone. Keep that phone open. The
Okay.
Glimmer Man.
What?
The Glimmer Man.
He's a shiny.
He's glimmering. Watch it be like what
Who
was
do you
that?
think it
Okay.
would be?
Oh,
Don't say
okay.
how you
Yeah.
saw it.
He does.
Fuck.
He's a fake karate guy that shit his
It's an
pants.
action crime. Steven Seagal.
Me?
Steven
Hiya.
Seagal.
Of course, it's
Oh.
Steven Seagal.
Okay, but wait. Look at the cover of this movie.
It looks like every.
We can
90s.
all see
Right?
it.
Look up "Tomorrow Never Dies" on there. That's the
so
same
this is
fucking shit.
this is the movie cover.
Oh, that
Okay.
looks just like every other movie that
90.
came
Oh,
out.
wait,
yeah.
what was the one we just looked up?
Extreme Measures, and it looks
Extreme
the same.
Measures.
I wonder
That's
if
how it is.
I wonder if every movie that came out in this top 10 had the same poster, because Independence Day definitely looks like that too.
that Marvel,
Yep.
all those colors, the dark colors. Everyone started doing that shit afterwards. Yep, that's how they did. it.
This
Scream
next
is like
movie
that, too.
definitely does not have a poster that looks like it though. Number 6, D3, The Mighty Ducks.
Oh my gosh.
Knuckle puck, bitch.
I love that movie. Everybody's like D2's the shit, or like the first Mighty Ducks the best one. I like D3.
As a hockey player,
Yes.
the knuckle puck physically doesn't work any better.
Okay,
right?
so a puck is a disc, right? Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah. So but you want to hit the ass of
This
it. You
is
don't
like a
wanna hit
puck
it
right
like-
here, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
check this out. If you were to make it a knuckle puck, does
Yep.
that not make it bigger so the goalie can see it better than it's
Yeah, yeah.
flying through
but
the air
also
that
hitting
way?
it too, right? It doesn't work as good. It wouldn't go as
It's not going to have as much inertia behind it because
Yeah,
you're flat
science.
hitting it instead of hitting
Science.
the
and
side of it.
it's flipping.
And the energy's dissipating faster because it's instead of.
So it doesn't really make sense physics.
still dope as
wise.
shit.
Also, if we're going there,
Go ahead.
a goalie's glove, right? When they catch, it's not like a baseball glove where your palm of your hand is catching.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole catcher is up here. Okay,
Go
so
ahead,
when
teach
you're
him, Steve.
catching it, you're catching everything here. So if you were to get hit in the hand,
Do that again with the hand. Hand of a Lopez.
if you if you were to get hit like that or catch the puck in the knuckle puck where he takes his glove off and his palm is black
Oh,
and
yeah,
blue,
yeah, yeah.
doesn't work that way. Now, I have been hit in the top knuckle.
Ooh,
Don't feel good. I've been hitting the tips of the fingies. That don't feel good either.
my fingies.
Right. Because the
Look at that
backside
Duncan. Gah.
the backside of the glove is not as protected as the front side, right? Because that's
Sure.
being made to be hit. So like you're not gonna go, oh, let me catch the puck. So I've been hit on the top before, and it's
Nice.
not a good feeling.
Science with the Canadian.
Science with Steve. Also,
The Canarnian.
the Flying V. If anybody's seen the Mighty Ducks, the
Like
Flying
and
V,
fly away home.
like in Fly Away Home.
Full circle.
Look at that. That would never happen because they would be offsides the minute they did it. And also, if you watch D3, you see what a real team would do to the Flying V, which is we're just going to hit everybody and take the puck.
Dope.
Right. But I guess in what's the first thing down here, like mite hockey, where you're like 5 years old, yeah, that'd probably work. Everybody's just
Yeah,
you think
mites,
it-
mites on ice.
right.
I'm going to join that league. I'm just going to start late.
I'm at the same level.
What do they call the guys who are just there to beat other dudes' asses?
The
Goons.
grinders or goons.
Yeah,
or,
I'll be a goon.
A goon.
That's what I'm gonna be. I'm just whooping fucking kids' asses.
I like it.
I could
Or
take
a,
on little fucking. I could do at least 10 or 12 little kids like that on ice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
You're
blanking
right.
on it too. I know exactly the word, but
Yeah.
look at us being hockey fans
my
and not
God.
knowing. I'm from fucking Canada. I don't
Defender
even
is
know.
what keeps coming to my head, but
It's not a
that's not the
defender,
word,
no.
but it's something
Enforcer.
like enforcer.
There we go.
Cha-ching.
I knew it was
Enforcer.
I knew
You
it was
play
like
hockey, you son of a bitch.
Talk
That's
about
why
a
I said
fucking
there.
yeah, but
weird,
he's in the
stupid
goal.
rap
He's
song.
not enforcing
No.
anything.
I haven't played goalie in some years actually.
In some years.
In some years, my knees, just don't do it for me anymore. So I don't.
Same.
Yeah, I don't like to go down on those knees.
Nice.
Number 5, that thing that you do
Wait, what is this? I've seen this
The
before.
thing that you do.
when you go on down on the knees. That thing that you do.
The thing.
Ooh.
That thing you
That
do. It's
thing
not that
you
thing
do,
that you do.
Bro.
Yes, I read that completely
is-
wrong. That thing that you do. That thing you do.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Doing that
Thing
thing.
you
It's a good
you
movie. It's about a
do.
band and music, and there's a lot of
Tom
people
Hanks
in it.
is in it.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Liv Tyler, Randall's favorite.
Yeah.
Cast, motherfucker.
Just
Thank
go to
you.
IMDb, you
I'm on
retard.
it.
Just go to the
I
next
love-
one. Just
Oh,
go to
sure.
the, go to the next one.
You got Tommy.
did the
then you got
hard R.
another Tommy. Then you got a
Ooh.
Steve. Then you got a Jonathan. And Ethan.
It
a
is
Liv,
a
Liv,
good, it's a
but-
good
but
movie.
Charlize.
though.
Can you say that without the hard R? Would you be like from Boston or something like that?
Yes.
Are you
yes,
telling me to say it
absolutely.
again? But
I'm trying to get it. I can't spit it
Absolutely.
out.
no, I'm not gonna do it. I want to.
Oh,
You
say
pot-
it-
you
oh,
pot
hold,
the
hold,
car
hold on.
and-
We can get around this. Say
No.
What
You are a.
it. So say it like you
What
have.
did I miss?
So like you have a child
I've been
like
here.
accent
You
like
dropped
we.
the hard R.
We
Steven.
Which one?
but then from
Which one?
Boston.
I'm from Boston.
So it'd be like we thought.
Yo, we. No, I want to do it.
Fucking do it.
You're a. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do.
Anyways.
I can't. Number 4, The Chamber.
The secrets.
Nope.
Harry Potter.
I was thinking it'd be more like the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez.
Harry
Um,
Potter.
The
But,
Cell. Yeah, I know what the Cell is. I
And
don't
that
know
wasn't a
the
good
Chamber.
movie.
The Chamber.
The Chamber.
My next movie is gonna be Osmosis Jones.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my
That
God.
movie's kind of fucked up now. Looking back at it, and I'm about it.
We talk about
Randall's
it.
like
Poster.
fucking.
I
Same
love
thing.
that movie.
Bill Murray
God
and that
damn it.
zit that just, and then it's on the dude's.
Chris O'Donnell. That's another Gene Hackman.
Chris O'Donnell.
Hey,
Chris O'Donnell.
Wow,
Gene
that must have been
Hackman.
like one of his first movies. Top 3 that week. I'm gonna tell you in no
Launches a
particular
legal
order.
appeal for his racist grandfather, a former Ku Klux Klan member
Ooh,
that he's never met.
not good.
it's part of the
Oops.
CCC.
The Trip C.
Accused of killing 2 young Jewish boys years earlier.
He's part of the. Imagine.
I'm gonna pretend I'm like the dumbest motherfucker on the face here. It's like,
I think just by
oh, he's
reading
part of the CCC.
just by reading that synopsis, it makes perfect sense why it's only got a 15%. Yet for some reason it was number 4 in that fucking.
No particular order. Top 3. The Long Kiss Goodnight. The
What?
first Wives Club
Oh,
Ooh,
and The Ghost in the Darkness.
I don't know
Me neither. I
what
don't
the
know that.
fuck that is.
Maybe you should look it up.
Ghost.
First Wives, Long
Ghost.
Kiss, and then the other one.
Are you
From
saying 1, 2,
top
3?
to- yeah.
Okay, so you're saying First Wives Club number
Just
1.
like- they just keep using
Randy,
the tops
I
of
can't
their
read that,
faces
Randy.
for everything.
Randy saying Wives Club,
Same
Long Kiss, Ghosty
thing.
Boo Boy, Ghosty Boy,
Shorthand.
Same
What
thing.
week are they all in?
all in their first week.
All of them?
Yes,
It's October, so it's a weird time of year too,
a little bit.
right? So
Still can't believe Independence Day, 15th week,
that's a big one.
crushing.
So this was Val Kilmer and
Oh, I do like
Michael
a good
Douglas.
Val Kilmer.
Mike Douglas.
Good old Mike Douglas.
Only white boy ever make me moist.
Good old Mike.
You don't remember Nutty Professor?
Jesus.
You gonna walk over? You gonna limp back?
Everybody remembers
down the crack of
Hercules.
your ass.
That's a movie we should do. That and
Someone
like
put
a Dr.
Someone
Doolittle.
put this old bat out of her misery.
The line. We are walking.
It's a great movie. You just
We're just
whatever.
repeating lines from a movie.
It's
like-
it's that part of the movie is fucking.
not the line.
known.
It's the way
Acclaim.
it's delivered.
but he's
White
delivering it the
Douglas.
same as the movie.
Steven.
It's technically a black
Technically,
guy
he's
playing
playing
an
a
old black
dude.
woman.
Right.
that
So you
I'm
can get away with
imitating.
it.
I'm playing a lady disguised as a
Well, hold on.
dude.
So how do you break
Playing
that down,
another
right?
dude.
You're playing a dude.
Because Eddie Murphy's playing that, but they're still Eddie Murphy. So that's
Right.
that's 3 times removed, right?
Sure.
It's the same thing.
That math checks out.
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same thing, Terry.
He did break commentary before the VHS he did break character before the VHS commentary. Tara, what would you put him in?
I'm gonna put
She
him
just looked it up.
in.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
I watched her do it too.
I did
Son
what?
of a bitch.
What I do?
Nothing. What's your top 3?
If you're right, we know what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I looked up that movie because I didn't
Okay.
know what it was. Okay. I don't even remember what they are now. What is the name of that movie? The Ghost something.
Ghosty boy.
The Ghost and the Darkness.
And the Darkness.
Technical.
The Ghost and the Darkness. The Ghost and the Darkness. The Darkness.
Those could be very different movies. The Ghost in the Darkness or The Ghost and the Darkness.
Or
You
they
know
could
what
be
I mean? Those
they-
are like.
They could be
Darkness.
Would it make a difference in this situation right now?
I'm gonna
God knows
say.
heaven. Breathing all that means, what?
You. I can't
I'm
say it
gonna
actually.
say
Fuck
the same
y'all.
Beating
thing.
on my
couch.
hood.
I'm gonna
Beating
say
on
the
my
same
hood.
thing. Then.
Same thing.
Yeah, same
Okay.
thing. Because
Him
like
just
that's
out
just
the
what
car
makes sense
window,
to me.
like-
So good.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's
because
the
I wanted
first
to say something
episode.
different,
It's amazing.
but
It's amazing.
I feel like that's what makes sense. To me.
His
was it?
wife divorced him.
The same thing
and
that
I
they
quote,
said.
Okay,
I
it is.
really wanted to do something different, but that's what makes sense to me.
After we called her out, it's what makes sense to her because she looked it up. So it's number 1, The Ghost and the Darkness. Number 2,
Fuck
The
you.
First Wives Club. Number 3, The Long Kiss
How's
Goodnight.
Ghosty boy up number 1?
You don't.
You got
you
it
don't guess
backwards.
that,
We
Sarah.
didn't even know what it was.
You don't guess it.
Val Kilmer. That's why.
I
96.
should have gone with my
Val
gut and
Kilmer.
shook it
Have
up.
we done? Have we done the Saint yet?
No.
Ooh,
I don't think we've covered a Val Kilmer movie on this.
the Saint is good.
The
False.
Saint is
But
great.
it's like the same
Mm,
as
done
this. So
Batman.
that fucking guy's not gonna like it.
He's not going to like anything. What movie have you actually liked on this show?
Want me to pull it up?
No, I'm
No.
just asking anything that
I
comes to
don't
your
know
mind.
any movie that we've done.
Anything that comes to your
He
mind.
doesn't
For being
remember the
honest
movie
with you,
he
I don't
watched
know.
yesterday, so
It's very true. He doesn't even know what happened yesterday. What did we do yesterday? I don't remember what we did yesterday.
We had practice yesterday.
Dude, that feels like a month ago. Oh, look,
Yeah.
it's time for the TV and movie
You guys
trivia.
had practice yesterday.
No.
Get out your
Songs?
fucking writing things. Right? Are we all doing that?
Yeah. Right. Oh, right, me.
Yeah, you're in this too.
Is there 2 over here? No. Do you have 2? Give me.
elbow.
Give me. Give
My
me.
hand.
On my hand. All right, all right.
There might be another.
Can I pick which one of these I want to read?
Another Woodstock show.
Why are you whispering into a mic we can all hear? So
Huh,
do
what?
I pick? I pick. Doesn't matter which one I pick, right?
We'll see.
Right. Okay. So random. In the Care Bears, what symbol did Grumpy Bear have on his stomach?
This is a fucking mind bender.
Because it wasn't always the same.
No, it was.
I don't know. I have no.
Did
I
it
wouldn't
match?
know this.
I don't think it matched.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right
No,
now.
Every Care
it
Bear
match?
had a different thing on.
Yeah,
the
I know
stomach.
that.
I
I don't
don't-
even
I
know what
really
the
don't
fuck
know.
Care
I had a
Bears
dad
are.
that was like, "You're gonna be a man." So
I've
this is
never
on
watched
something
it.
I'm guessing a bed because he was grumpy.
I said heart on mine, but then
No.
I erased it. What did you put?
A sad cloud. Oh,
Sarah got
that makes sense.
Well,
Does it actually say? Oh, it says a rain cloud. Same.
You get it.
Same.
on the back. A sad cloud. Yeah, you can put that over there. Budget time. What do we think it costs to make a Long Kiss Goodnight?
There's a lot of explosions.
There's a lot of explosions.
Base explosions.
24 million.
$24 million.
That's just my brain firing.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just.
there
There's
was a
couple
big ass
cylinders.
explosion with the very end.
There's a lot of them. I think that was a little explosion.
They also had to rent out Niagara Falls.
Yeah. The Rainbow Bridge. And then they blew that
They rented
motherfucker
the
up.
whole bitch.
They blew the bridge up, so they had to remake it. So,
rent, they had to rent Samuel L. Jackson for a
32.
little bit.
they
so.
probably had to pay him per each motherfucker. That's why there was only 3.
He was big. But he wasn't gigantic.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't
right?
as big as he was now.
Yeah,
32.
because this is 96.
He's going 32. You went 30.
I went 20
20
something.
something.
Yeah.
26.
I don't remember.
24?
I think 23, 24. One of those two.
26.
50.
50. Steve guessed 45. Actual budget 60
45.
$65 million.
You just watched it today.
Jesus.
When did you write this?
before I finished it.
Did I just find a glitch in the Matrix? You Miss Goldie? Don't you fuck
So
with me.
hold on. How I
know
use-
you two.
But-
How do you
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you.
watch it? Did you guess this before watching it?
I guessed it before I finished it. So how I watch my movies lately, depending on
Okay, I trust you.
my weekend.
Watch
This
it
was
today.
her or him. I would have been like, no.
Before I,
I know y'all get on me all. the
depending
fucking
on
time.
my weekends, right, and how busy I am, I will watch this movie on Monday and Tuesday at lunch, right, on my lunch hour. So I watched the first half of it lunch hour. Then I started watching the second half of it on my lunch hour today. But my internet's been shit lately, so not Metrocast. What is it now?
BreezeLine.
BreezeLine called me, and they were doing some tests today, so I had to be on the phone with them for more than half of my lunch hour, and I couldn't finish it. But I had to write these notes, so I went
okay.
upstairs and finished the
okay.
notes, and then finished the movie when I got off work.
I am exactly where I was before you told me this.
All right.
I trust you.
I can still guess.
But if it was those two.
Be real, when you got it to my house, that's like 5 minutes before I started it. So I was already at like the end.
Okay.
So based off of what I was seeing, I was like, 45.
Did you do your choice, Tara? You did yours, right? Money wise, did you pick?
Yeah, I
yours?
already said it was 65.
Okay.
I said
So
50.
box office then, what do we think it made in its run?
32.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we have this.
I'm gonna go up 27.
27.
It
You don't-
made. You think it made 27?
You think
Was
it
there a
lost?
second
It was
one?
number
It was
one in
number
the
3, right?
It was
Number
3
three.
in the box.
That's how I could tell you cheated.
No idea.
I am on
She's-
all of you.
She's planting seeds. Like, wasn't it number one though? I swear.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew that the wives one was not number one because that's what we
I
all.
just think in October.
That's the one we all
movie probably
said.
cost a lot. I just don't
Also
think it made
forgot it
more.
was October. So just
True. Where you at? Where you at?
I'll do 30. I'll go a little higher.
Okay. 30. Randy next.
I think it busted. Skeet.
Well, I said 32, but then
like busted, like lost money.
45.
Yeah.
45.
47.
47. Okay. Tara.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm so nervous.
Didn't we just say that this is what you would sound like if you were cheated?
This is what I sound like every week.
No idea.
I have no idea, but it's exactly this number. Oh, look at that.
What was the budget? 65. 65.
65.
They
I
probably made
guess.
like
I have no
102 or
idea.
some bullshit.
I guessed 85.
Okay.
Again, before I finish.
This is a wide range of guesses.
I just look. This is how I break things down. Who's in the movie? What is going on around in time? Right.
Sure.
So you got to think.
Who's
Back in
into
the '90s, people were going to see movies based on star power, not what the movie is.
Didn't know that.
Well, think about it. Any
Where
Jim
do you,
Carrey
where
movie.
do you get this information?
You just
My-
know.
my
We've
brain.
done
You
this
just
a
know.
million times
Yeah, no,
now.
no.
So after you
Okay.
know,
You got to okay. Think about it. In
Just
the
asking.
'90s, Sylvester.
You know,
okay.
Don't get defensive.
Hold on.
Just asking.
I don't abide by it. So clearly, I don't fucking know. I'm probably the furthest off. Go ahead, Steve.
Think
keep
of
going.
my logic here. In the '80s and '90s, a movie that had Sylvester Stallone or Arnold, you're going to
Big
see
bucks.
it because they're in the movie. Not you, but people in general, right? In the '90s, who did you have? Samuel L. Jackson was coming up, right? You had Bruce Willis.
Same guys.
You
still.
had Jim Carrey.
Mel
You
Gibson.
had, excuse you, Mel Gibson. We had all these people. So any of those
Yeah,
people
Mel
in a
Gibson.
movie, you're like, I'm going to see it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
A lot of people were that way. It's not the movie they're in. It's I'm about Tom Cruise. Fuck, I forgot.
Old Tommy Cruise.
Right? So those, sorry, Maypother is his real name. Thomas Maypother.
Is that so? Cruise is fake.
It's his middle name or something like his. It's in his real name.
always thought Cruise
It's
was fake.
Thomas Cruise Maypother or something. Yeah,
So you just went by his middle.
yeah, but that's cool.
No,
But I don't like-
Maypother's kind of dumb.
I'm over it now.
Yeah, who's gonna go see Mission Impossible
Let's go
starring
see
Thomas
Thomas
Maypother?
Maypother.
Right.
Or Tommy.
No.
Tommy
I heard he does
Maypother.
gymnastics and shit.
I hear he's trying to run away from his gay thoughts. No. So-
Jesus Christ, it's top fun.
Actual box office, $95.5 million.
Okay.
Opening
Went in
weekend.
the wrong direction. Over
Opening
here.
weekend,
We know
nah.
I'm not cheating. I'm playing the long game.
Opening weekend was $9 million. Again,
What was your guess? 85?
No, I said what the budget was.
65, yeah.
65.
That's
Miss
it.
Oh, did you?
Goldie- Miss
I said they
Goldie
got their
came out
money
on
back.
top on this one.
Oh.
maybe I'm
He said
Price is right.
85.
Price is,
Oh, you
price
said
is
85.
wrong.
I knew somebody
Price
said
is
85.
Price is
Wrong.
wrong, bitch.
Bitch.
Tomatometer time, the Rotten Tomatoes score. What do we think critics and audience gave this out of 100%? Going to Wally first because he picked it.
I'm gonna go with a 35.
35 for critics.
'Yes. And then I'm gonna go a little higher for audience.
Okay.
I'll go 42.
42. All right. Randall.
I'm gonna go 42 critics. 63 audience.
63. Okay.
I think that like
What was that? What was that you just put?
I
up there,
think
Steve?
that's flickdirect.com.
And we're busted.
Oh.
Steve's busted.
What is that?
Steve's been pulling this shit from the old U-boob.
Well, obviously, we're going to get these trailers.
is where
You
we're
think I'm just
canceled.
calling up the
She's
goddamn...
also so much
Warner
better
Brothers
as
and
a
being like,
brunette.
"Hey, what's
that
up?"
blonde was not hitting.
I don't
for
know. I
me.
was kind of into it.
When she first dyed it and like her hair was
Hey.
slicked back, I was like, oh. And then their hair dried out. I was like, all right, not bad. And then she's like, hey, Samuel, give me that dick boy. And he was like, no.
Also,
give
her
her the
kisses were
long
like
kiss
her
goodnight.
kisses were like not kisses though. They were just like
She
her
was-
mouth did not.
she
move.
was
It was
like-
just like
Oh, she nibbled on that ear, and I got a little.
No,
I
no,
got,
no,
I got
before
some
that-
chicken skin.
She was nibbling on his fucking mustache hairs. Did you see that?
I mean, if you're gonna be weird,
I'm so glad I skipped over this scene.
Just be
letting
weird.
you know right now. I skipped part of this.
be weird.
I love how Randall's
Let
like,
it fly.
I hate movies I watch with you guys, but I watched 20 minutes of it.
She
I
nibbled on my
watched plenty
mustache.
of this movie. I watched.
I didn't watch that. I've rewound it a couple times, and then I
Shut
didn't
up.
watch
I
it.
Look, I have
Everybody
trust
wants-
issues with this podcast now. Serious trust issues.
All right, Randall, what do you think critics and audience gave this out of 100%?
Bitch, I just said my answer.
We weren't listening
Bitch.
because
You were listening
look
because you
at
said
my
okay.
Fucking
Just because he says okay,
45,
doesn't mean he was
63.
near
listening.
my eyes.
45-63. Join the club. Join the club. Look at my face.
This
I look
hoodie
like
was
a
a bad
raccoon.
choice, but I'm riding it out.
It's all good. I
You're
told
hot?
you.
Milk was.
Do
a
I
bad
look hot
choice.
because I'm kind of red? Or is this still
That's
the
just
Steve
your
filter?
Santa
No, I
Claus
turned
filter.
it off, and you're still red. But you don't look red here. You look pretty. You look pretty healthy.
It's because it's the same. Oh wait. No.
Look at I look like fucking. I look
Yukon
like a Kool-Aid
Cornelius,
man
okay.
climbed into my fucking body.
You just look warm.
I can make you look a little
Look
better. I don't know.
spicy.
Anybody who's watching on YouTube, look how fucking red this motherfucker's face is.
I'm sunburn.
Jesus Christ. Tara, what do you think? Critics and audience. 100%.
Oh yeah,
just
that'll
fucking-
tell me a lot right there.
It's 6:28. Don't you fucking look at that time.
So I'm gonna say
Time for me to leave.
62%, 28%.
Yeah, she's all this pre-orchestrated.
45% critics. 52%
Copycat.
audience. Is that
Steve
what you
guessed.
said?
What?
I wasn't
I said
listening to
45,
you, so-
63.
Steve guessed 55 critics, 40 audience.
So
I felt like
opposite me.
critically, they would like it as better for some reason. I don't know.
Didn't see that, but
I
that's me.
This is, I'm going to say this, the closest we've ever had critics, audience, and IMDb. Are you ready?
I guess.
Critics, 68%. Audience, 70%. IMDb, 6.8.
So people like this.
That's what you're
Shove
saying.
this up your ass.
Yeah, I
Randall.
mean, it's 70%. There's a lot of good movies we've done that do not have a 70%. Or even a 6.8 on IMDb.
There's a lot of better
I
movies
knew
we've
it.
done that did not.
I didn't
happen.
say it was bad.
I agree with that,
it's not
but
good.
it's the people who
Better
watched
than
it. went,
Ernest. I say that. I will say that.
I'm gonna disagree with that hard.
I feel like Ernest would probably kick her ass.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
he's got. I'm not gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it. He's got that strength.
We
She
talk.
was
Yeah,
not,
you can say it.
she was not good at fighting. Like that's why everything was slow
Steve,
motion
hit the
in her
bleeps
fight
for me.
scenes.
Hit the bleeps. Ready? You can kiss my kind of piece of fucking.
I don't know your cadence.
You got the good words.
It's almost like I'm gonna kick your fucking mother. I can't even do it. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can't.
He had like all ands and thes. And then all the
I was just
cuss words
hitting
came out.
boom, 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 boom. Doesn't matter. What was your favorite scene in this movie, Wally?
The Sam Jackson part where he fucking pops up, and
Jumps out of that-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and you hear the da, na, na, and he comes flying out.
He fucking wakes up like the Undertaker. Like, let's
Yeah.
go.
Hits you with that third motherfucker of the film, and just starts flying. It's beautiful. So it's a beautiful thing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Randall, the 20 minutes you watched, what
The
did you like?
explosion scene at the end. I
Okay.
liked it. There's a lot of fire.
Well, not only that, like it was kind of cool with the.
He didn't watch this motherfucking
No,
movie.
he woke up
Let's just fucking.
I
Emerged-
watched this movie.
he
but I
emerged
can't-
from something, albeit a nap.
There's
other
nothing
things.
memorable about this movie to me.
Here,
I'm gonna say it right now.
let's quiz Randall.
There's a
Let's
lot of
quiz Randall on
negative
this
Go
movie.
ahead, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't remember
things.
anything.
Yeah. See,
He didn't
you
know.
know,
Go ahead,
He
do
didn't
it.
even
Quiz,
know an
quiz.
accident
Send
happened
it.
in the movie.
Send it.
Hold on.
Where was her kid during the last 20 minutes of the movie?
In the truck,
Where in the truck?
the bottom of it.
We've said he watched the
Okay,
end
okay,
in the
all right.
very beginning. We've clarified that. Hit something in the middle.
Barely the beginning, like the first 7 minutes.
What happened to a guy's eyeball?
She stabbed him in it.
With what?
That was
looked
the
like a
beginning,
fucking
too.
looked like a key or some shit. I don't know
It's a
what it
syringe.
was.
It was a syringe.
That was a flashback,
Syringe.
and that was probably like 15, 20.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah,
Okay. So we want to go middle of the movie, right?
That's when he
Middle
comes
S.
in and says, "I want my eye back, bitch."
How does she get tortured?
She goes down on the
Ooh,
water,
baby.
the water thing. This is torture for you.
All right.
Also,
She's tied up there, and
Terrible.
then she puts her hand in the dude's pants to get a gun out. I thought she was going for the dick.
Well,
She
she
was
already
going for
tried
a
with
gun.
Samuel, right?
She's
Or
like-
she goes.
she's
She was
Bob,
going
yeah,
for the
Bob.
dead dude's
If I'm
dick.
gonna
Her-
die, it's gonna be with the
the-
gun
Comes out,
in my
shoots him in the leg
Ooh,
first.
boy.
the makeup job that they did on her for that, like her being
know
dunked and
things.
stuff, was fucking terrible. You're telling me her face was
Have you ever
that
been
purple
dunked,
and her
Taylor?
skin still was glowing tan?
Well, it's Gina Davis, so.
I
Fucking
even
ridiculous.
said,
It was so stupid.
"You touch my body, I think I need a bath."
And her under
So
eye was
clearly
so
I
the
knew.
biggest line of the whole
Right,
movie
okay,
too,
right.
almost.
Yeah. So what's
Anyways.
up? What's up?
All right, he
You get
gets
a
one.
pass, Randall.
Mrs.
You get a fucking
Golsey.
pass.
He
Well, that
he
works
got
perfectly,
on.
actually.
Yeah.
That was
No.
Disney.
I
What's up?
got
What's up, Miss
got
Golsey?
qualms. I got qualms.
Scoozy.
Was the
Just
deer
Google
was
it.
the deer in the car accident a male or female?
It was a buck.
You don't know.
I do know.
Did you want rewind and go
I
back and watch
did.
it?
He had
'cause
to for that
he
part,
had
yeah.
to.
After you told me that
After
it
I
was,
told
there
him there
was
was
a car
a car
accident, I was like,
accident.
"Oh fuck."
Because
You
Where?
should-
Hold on. Where does she
if
get
this-
shot?
If
at the
this
end?
gets anybody in the mood, you should have rated this better. That's what I'm chalking this
I
up
think
to.
it was out of boredom, is what I'm gonna guess. So
Doesn't matter.
It was
It
still
served
on.
its purpose. Maybe that's the reason. You know, let's put on
Maybe.
this movie that we're not going to watch.
she was
Don't tell
so
me you've
much.
never
No,
done
her
that, you know
long
what I'm
brown
saying?
hair was so much better than the short blonde hair.
But,
You guys have done that
Purpose.
before. Like, hey, this
No,
movie's
but-
probably going to suck. Let's put this on. We're not going to make it through it. You guys have done that.
Have you ever been to my house?
Yes.
I watch a lot of shitty movies
I
that a lot
know,
of people
but
hate.
I'm
but I go,
saying-
we're watching this.
But do you watch it with the intent? Like, we're going to put on this movie because it sucks. And
No.
it sucks. So,
Yeah, all the time.
therefore, I
No.
might be, like,
Oh, I
Horned
get what you're
dog.
saying. All right, all right.
exactly. Purposely
We're gonna
putting
net-
on a movie that you're probably not going to finish.
We're gonna Netflix and chill because there's shit on Netflix, and we're putting it on because guess what? We're not watching this, and I don't
Exactly.
want to waste my 20 minutes
Exactly.
on something that might be good. Because during I'm like,
You've done it. All of you done.
What's
it.
going
All-
on
Don't you fucking lie to me.
I've
You guys
absolutely not done.
Obviously.
I wait till we're done watching what we're doing, and
I
I go,
like-
hey, let's go.
I like the TV light in the background. It's great.
Oh, TV's always on. I
No,
have
we
to
can get in depth in this. It's
Yeah,
fa-
TV
fan-
needs-
fantastic.
TV needs to be on at all times in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
house.
I got kids in the house.
Right.
Sometimes
Oh yeah.
he's in the basement now, so it's 2 floors
Wait.
removed.
He moved down in the basement?
Oh, he's got the whole basement.
Not his room though.
Oh, it's all his.
Really?
Like he moved his bed and everything down.
Oh yeah,
Where's the bed at?
downstairs in the basement.
Like just in the room. The
In
giant
the big part of the room. Yeah, yeah.
Downstairs
He's
in the
living the
basement.
dream.
So your gaming room,
Has been
That's the
taken
dream.
over.
is it still all the same shit in there?
You should come to my house. It looks like a house now.
Well, let's go.
It looks
it's,
like a house
it's
now.
fucking weird.
I'll-
It
I'll ha-
actually
I'll hang
smells
out.
good. Too.
I've
Like,
never
just
done that.
fucking
I actually think
smells-
majority of the
still
time
cold
that we
as
have
fuck?
sex, the
No.
TV's not on.
That's
and we're in
normal
our
It'll
bed.
change your
No,
life.
and I love it cold.
Huh?
It'll change your life. Do it. Because you'll be like doing something. Then
I
wait a
love
second.
having both of them there.
It was like
That's pretty funny,
always
and then you keep
63 in
going.
that house.
perfect.
Well, sometimes I like to
Crazy
go
cold.
and set up my sex pillow,
Is that the one that goes
Is
under
it
your
the
butthole?
and
Liberator?
that's in the bath. That's in the bedroom.
Let's
so.
keep going. Hey, let's.
It's under
Let's,
the bed?
let's go. Let's keep going.
Is it purple?
Can we
No,
do this?
brown.
Can we-
It's just a regular pillow.
bet it
because
is
of
now.
where
Oh,
she, it's
it's
because
not
of
a
where she puts
specialized
it.
pillow. It's just a pillow.
That's
Oh no, it is a specialized pillow, but like
Don't want to see them. Poop
Garrick's the one that
streaks.
purchased it.
What shade of brown? Is it like a
It's like a tannish brown.
deep brown, or is it like a,
Actually, it is like a
Deep.
deep.
a Sahara brown?
It matches our couch.
I don't. I've never seen your couch.
It's
so
dark.
Found
brown.
a Sahara on top of it.
I get, you get one for
It
that.
doesn't bother me because it makes me have the best sex in my life. So.
Tara, who was your favorite? No, what was your favorite scene in this movie? Shut up. What, she hasn't said her favorite scene yet.
No. She's not going to have one.
Yeah, she is.
I like the
So we got it.
beginning when the kids are in the treehouse talking about the amnesia woman, that her mom has amnesia. And then she comes up,
"Rah!"
and she's like, where's the
I've seen
kitchen?
things.
You know, it is funny, and I know they did this on purpose, but yeah, the first
Or
half of the
whatever
movie
she says, where's the kitchen?
feels like a completely different movie.
It's great.
Obviously, they're doing
The
that because
acting's
then,
better too.
Like, I
Yeah.
probably would have watched that movie.
And I do like the
You know what I
scene
mean?
where she's cutting the carrot like completely fucking wrong at first,
And
trying
then
to
all
like
of a sudden it's like,
look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at
you know what? That's okay. That's one of my favorite parts is so they do that. She's cutting it, and then she throws the knife, and she's like, chefs do that. Fast forward to when she's
Chefs do not.
when she breaks that guy's neck, and then she looks up at her husband, all blood and everything, and she's like, chefs do that. Or boyfriend or whatever he is.
It's a beautiful line.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a beautiful.
Some,
Was
I
that
mean,
the very
so
end she
obviously
throws the
he
knife
knows
into the
that she
cricket?
has
Amnesia.
amnesia. I was gonna say.
So the
something else.
baby,
I don't know,
is it the bad guy's baby?
Amnesia?
Is it the bad guy's
Fuck is
baby?
that?
That's what we're led to believe.
Yeah.
It's the bad guy's baby.
Yeah, look at these eyes.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it
Because
in
they
that
don't
scene.
say it,
No.
but you know what I mean? Like,
I almost thought when
They
that
imply
happened,
it.
he was gonna be like,
this is my child.
"All right, hold on, everybody, get out of this room, and then
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
said
save
when my
this
son was
kid."
born.
Oh,
Let me spell his name wrong
He's
on this
mine.
fucking base
they
birth
punch
certificate.
pelvises together, some
sorry.
shit like that.
I held him up like fucking Simba. I was like,
Hi.
You need 2 hands for that.
no, I didn't. To do it, you mean to do it
Like Simba.
appropriate? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're correct. Yeah, yeah. I got you, buddy.
I've held on my puppies.
What's next, Steve?
Who was your favorite character in this movie? Randy.
I'm sweating, bro.
Pull them sleeves up.
I'm already in too
I
deep.
said something to you about
You did.
Randy
You were
at the
correct.
beginning.
Get the belly out.
The more we talk, the more I sweat.
Okay.
I know this is a podcast.
It's fine. Randy, who's your favorite character in this movie?
Sit in too deep. Sorry. I
Oh.
don't.
You gotta pick somebody. There's only
don't
one
have
choice.
to
There's
pick
one
anything.
logical choice here.
You know that one
Sammy.
scene?
Exactly.
You
Thank
know that one scene
What?
where there was a horse?
Mm.
The horse.
I don't think we were watching the same.
No.
movie.
Was there a horse in this
What
movie?
were you watching?
Are you kidding?
A donkey show.
Where she goes to the farm and she thinks it's her ex-fiance?
Yeah, I got you. You're
Oh
fine.
my god. I miss my donkey.
Do you not remember this, Randall?
I think you're lying to me.
She goes to the farm and she thinks it's her ex-fiance because she finds the letter. And it was actually
yeah,
a guy
oh,
that
yeah,
she was
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
assassinate.
yeah.
But
And then
he's
he
on a
calls-
farm and there's
right.
a horse.
And then he calls the other guy, and
Yeah.
they're just like, "Hey, fuck you guys, we're gonna kill
This
you."
is going in deep, but she was just being kind of.
Facetious.
Yeah, yeah.
I was, but then you guys made me feel like there wasn't a horse.
They did. I didn't.
There's
I
absolutely
feel
a
like there
horse.
still wasn't a horse, and all three are fucking.
There was
with
a
me, and
horse
you
for at
subconsciously
most 10 seconds in the movie.
Yeah.
I think now that the
It was
more
like
we,
white and
freak out.
speckled.
I think Randall
Speckled.
was just glancing. Wow.
On his phone.
Occupied.
You
no,
know what I'm saying?
Stop. On his phone.
I watched.
I
It.
mean,
I watched it.
On
The
his
rest
phone,
of it today in the truck while I was driving.
on that little bitty iPhone.
So you must have been really paying attention.
Yeah.
You
I
were
was when she
watching
got
it
in the
while you were
shower.
driving.
I started to see if I could see boobies.
You
Could not.
couldn't. You couldn't.
There's no boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hiding them.
I did the same
Yeah.
thing.
She was like,
I mean,
at least I knew she did that. Just saying, I was
what's it
watching
gonna be
it.
called?
a long,
Never
the
mind,
long
never
kiss,
mind.
not
The longest.
not a long kiss, the long kiss.
Good night.
Wally, favorite person?
Do you know? You already said.
Samuel.
Sam Jackson, the shit. The guy. The amount of out of every movie he's ever been in, this is the most amount of shit he's ever been put through, hands down.
Yeah, well, we were talking earlier. He gets thrown out of a
shot a
car.
lot.
He gets thrown out of a car.
Yep.
He gets like stabbed. He gets shot. He gets
blown out of a
blown
building.
out of a building.
Through a sign. Into a
in-
tree.
Then falls out of that tree. Immediately picks a knife out of somewhere and goes, "You're
Right
dead,
in the dude's-
motherfucker!"
Throws it right in the days.
You think he died?
No. No, he
You don't
lives at
think
the end. You didn't watch this. You fucking.
I did
fuck.
watch.
What happens at the end, Randall?
They're in the car, and he says something about the daughter's eyes. Says,
Yeah, he
"Don't
didn't
let
watch the
anyone
end.
tell you."
You didn't
I
watch. the
did
end?
watch the end.
He's being interviewed.
Oh
on
yeah,
Larry
he was.
King.
Yep, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, there he was.
Shock.
Fucking Larry
Looking
King.
fucking great.
He was. Because then he said, "They call me Henry Ernest," or what is it? Fucking something
Ernest. But I'm in Chicago. I'm Ernest, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
See?
line. by
See,
the way.
I
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Great
saw
line.
it. I just forgot.
Again, there's some really good lines in this, and then there's some duds that I think kill the good lines in this.
What is he
But for the most part, they're pretty good. I'm gonna say my favorite character, it's Samuel Jackson.
Frank
Look at
and
that.
Ernest. They
Ah,
call me
yes, yeah.
Frank in New York and Ernest in Chicago or some shit like that.
I like how his kid and his ex-wife are just like,
Yeah.
win.
Fuck you.
Heavy
Oh
win.
shit.
Also, we haven't really talked about this. Why is he in the movie?
Who?
I mean,
Who?
you mean it's unnecessary, or do you actually want to know what he does?
So he's
He's a
Sammy?
swindler, but a private
he's a private
swindler.
investigator trying to
Yeah.
figure out whatever. But how does
Sure.
he get on the case? I was
It's been a case for a while,
right.
and
But then
they've had it in the vault for a while, and they finally got shit from the. They found an American Express card in old grandma's house from prior.
that's what it was. Okay. I was watching
Well, and then
I was
she
like,
even,
I
he even
don't-
says, call the
Call the
amnesia,
locksmith.
call the amnesia
Yeah.
lady.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, but at the same time, what is his motive for sticking around with this lady?
He likes her. He said he did.
Okay.
He likes her, and
But if I went-
it was a money thing.
If I went through all that,
He liked Samantha
Yeah.
Cain. That's why he kept calling her Sam, even when she went back to the.
I would have still been like deuces.
I love the part where he's like they almost swerves the car from watching the chick's boobs that's
Yeah.
running down the. It's like you can see those things around the corner. Where you see those things first around the corner.
There was a scene.
It's a God thing.
I did like the way she was like, oh, just to be part of that, like, was like, what a magical moment
There was one line that she says
Don't
something
worry, you're better.
about
From the neck up.
from the neck up.
I was like, damn.
You've got a nice body.
But I swear the way she handled it, like, that's the kind of shit that I would be like, oh my god,
That's
yeah,
the good
like,
lines. Those
Well,
are good lines.
and that's what I was
Wow.
getting to. Is there's a line that she says something about, oh, I didn't know you were a sharpshooter, like talking about his
Yeah.
dick, and it was like because it was so small. That was hilarious. But then she's trying to touch it later, but she doesn't. She's a different person then. So okay,
Yeah, with her blonde hair.
with her fucking blonde hair.
Well, the brown hair was fake.
The
That
what
was
the
a
fuck
wig.
moment for me would be, where the fuck did she get those ice skates from? Does she have them on her the
No, they're on
entire
the
time?
ground.
One
on the
of
ground.
my least favorite parts of
Where
that
the fuck did
fucking
she get 'em
movie
from?
is when she's
Because she's
I
going
full
don't-
for
I think
throttle
she's
ice
fine.
You know what it
skating
reminds me
across
of?
the ice.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
The Office. With
Why?
Threat Level Midnight.
Oh, because it's just random.
Yeah. And they're skating.
When they're on the yeah.
Pretty sure this movie, the action scenes were maybe like scribbled in, and then when they got to them, they were like, okay.
Can you
this is what
imagine
we're-
being present for filming that scene and just watching her ice skate
Ridiculous.
across this?
Has
Also
that thought
big-
ever crossed your mind where you would like to take someone out while on skates?
No.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
yeah, all the time.
With the skate?
She surfs an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
It's dope as shit.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, she's literally on
I
top
know,
of
I
it,
know. I saw it. I
surfing,
saw
and
it.
it was
I
it,
watched this fucking movie. I
it was
just don't
awesome.
remember anything.
it was awesome.
You make sure, Randall.
I've watched
Okay,
it.
so
he remembered the ice skates.
yeah,
He
my
did.
what the
That
fuck
stood out.
moment is definitely the ice skates too, because it's not the fact that she puts them on and then skates after the
Where
Somehow
did
car.
fast
she
enough.
get
She
'em
got
from?
them on, laced them up, like
That's what I was gonna get to. She's running after this car, and then somehow, and then
Perfect
a
size.
fucking second later, they're laced up tight. You ain't doing that.
the correct size for
and
her
she's
as well.
perfectly ice skating. And that's not a rink. That's
No, it's just a fucking lake.
Water
That's
that
a
is
lake.
ice. That's not smooth ice.
She just ran out of a fucking
There's still
building.
snow
Where
on
did she
that
get
ice.
it from?
You can ice skate on that.
I'm not saying you can't, but she was very smooth.
Maybe not as fast as she was going. Also,
Ipso
that
facto,
car would
I'm your
not
boss,
like
dumb.
be like, hey, there was one lady shooting at us. Maybe we should like
And she got all three of them. Too.
right perfectly, and then that
Through
car
the
just-
windshield.
It was
Great.
out of this
But
movie.
yes.
That is
And then the car just slides into the snowbank.
that to me.
Slowly.
There's two parts of this movie that feel like they're not in this movie. That is number one. That one. Then there's another part where there's a car speeding at her, and she just goes. Shoots the guy in the head, and the car perfectly goes, "Argh!" Stops in front of her, and she just gets in and takes off.
Action movie gold is
I
what
mean,
that is. You guys
sure.
are fucking...
But the movie isn't portrayed like that. If it was like Rush Hour or something crazy like that, where it's over the top, stupid on purpose,
Like
all right,
Fast
shoot,
and the Furious kind of shit.
yeah, shoot him in the
Okay.
head. The car stops in front of you. All right, let me get in and fucking dip
Randall.
out. Like, all right, cool. But this movie was being portrayed, at least to me, as semi-serious until Samuel L. Jackson starts,
Mine is...
doing his thing.
I think
Motherfucker.
mine is when they're like Sam Jackson's caught for the last time, and they throw the knife at his balls.
Yeah.
And he points the gun, and then the whole building goes up, and that guy made it out alive. I was like, the
Oh,
fuck?
I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
he was in the fucking same.
So
in
hold
there,
on.
yeah.
He's standing in front of Samuel L. Jackson,
Yep.
pointing the gun at him, but
Yep.
Samuel gets blown out through the window, and that
Backwards.
guy's
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
He's just a badass, I guess.
And the daughter, when she pulls the matches out of her cast, and she's like, I carry these for your candles.
Not only that, so when they're fighting on
Bitch, you not think to give to me 5 minutes
I know,
ago? When
yeah,
I just
we're about
beat
to
the shit
die.
out of the floor.
It reminds me of that fucking hand in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He's like, over there.
When they're fighting on the bridge, right? And then
Yeah.
like they fall through it somehow, but yet they're like in like I guess one of the structures of the bridge, and he falls down into the water. I was telling Wally while we were watching it today, like if he hits that water, and this is real life Niagara Falls, he's gone like 2 miles in 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's not right back there to
No.
climb up. Like
That's not nice water. That's being pushed
No.
down those falls at a specific speed to create fucking energy. So it's rolling. That guy just like shows up in the same place, like, what's up?
He just pops right out.
Right.
It's instantaneous.
I'm fine. Don't matter. I didn't just
Whatever.
fall fucking 300
I
feet.
didn't just
shit.
Niagara fall.
Ha. Also, there was
Niagara
Give her
tumble.
one. Give her one.
also
There it
there was a
is.
little square that he fell through. I mean, he could have hit anything and just died.
She looked like she was going to shoot him on the way down. The way she fell on that rope and had that gun, I could swear she was going to shoot his ass. I was like,
Goodbye.
that would be the best way.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of, hold on, we got some stuff here. Fun facts off the fucking
He's feeling his fucking coat.
hot as shit.
I also didn't like when the little girl was like beating her while she's like dead.
Oh, yeah, that's what I told Steve. That's like the cheesiest part of the whole movie.
Wait, what?
When she like lays down to take a nap after.
And
Oh,
her
right,
eyes are
right,
full
right.
on open
Yeah.
too. Like she looks full
Life
on
is
dead.
pain. What a.
Stand up.
Right.
Yeah.
You are not dead.
Also, she should have been dead in that box in
She
the
should
truck.
have been dead for sure.
Everybody should have died. in
That
this
should
movie.
have been the ending of this movie. It
Kid
explodes.
dying.
And get ready for the sequel.
Oops.
The
That-
boyfriend
that
dad
fucking-
is like, I'm here to fuck shit up.
She goes
And his
fucking
name
through
is
the
John
wall.
Wick.
Okay.
18-wheeler.
Yep.
Fucking crashes.
Suck my dick.
Gets out.
Yep.
Looks in there. Daughter's dead. and
Not
then
not just dead, but
CPS commercial.
like literally just a big pile of mush.
Yeah. Exactly.
Opens that up and just closes
Yep.
it. The end of
Honestly,
movie.
I feel like
Shouldn't
who
have went through that
made-
wall.
Right.
My daughter's in there. She knew she
what
was
a,
in
what
there.
a terrible parent.
Like
Yeah.
what company made that toolbox though? Because like legit, right?
was padded
that's,
very
What's
well.
it made from? Like what is it? That's the.
I'm pretty
Is it
sure
made of pandas?
holes
What's that
in fucking
material that's
diamond.
like the sword that can like cut fucking anything?
Excalibur. What?
I was going to say the same fucking thing, Steve.
Hey, look at us.
Marvel Universe.
Yeah,
But
like, what-
Wakanda Forever. Fucking vibranium.
It's probably made from that.
Sure. She's bouncing off
Whatever.
everything.
Why did you go with?
They make
Because that's
dildos
where
and everything.
vibranium comes from.
Okay.
Wakanda. And
Okay.
Wakanda Forever.
I get it. It was
damn.
just
Fuck.
the first thing that should
Steve-
have come to your mind was
Steve's first fun
Iron
fact.
Man.
Shut up. On The Tonight Show
Captain
starring
America,
Jimmy
sorry.
Fallon in 2019, Samuel L. Jackson listed Mitch as his favorite role ever.
Dude, perfect. I thought it was great.
I mean, break it down. If you look at just him in this movie, it's a good fucking movie.
100%. Just his clips.
Yeah, just
Way
him.
better.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no, I know what you said, and that makes me upset.
I know what you did last summer. What's happening here?
He asked who's Mitch.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I thought it was Hennessy.
Mitch Hennessy.
Oh. I remember
but I
Hennessy.
thought-
I don't have a good fucking memory. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have Alzheimer's, okay?
You already
Like
did.
tomorrow.
It's early. It's early onset
Early
Alzheimer's at
onset.
20 fucking 7.
Maybe you should stop drinking.
It's not just
Twisted
early
Tea.
onset. It's like premature onset. It's like
That's the only
before
thing
early.
Premature.
You know, I had premature
he got it. He got it. Sorry.
premature diabetes, and that shit went away. So this is going to go away too.
He said diabetes.
How does
that
diabetes
is-
go away?
Diabetes.
if it's type 2, you
Wilbur-
can correct
Wilford
it
Brimley.
if it's type 2.
It went away.
Oh, okay.
Type 1 is
You know,
when it's
everything
like
goes
that's
away.
part. That's what your
You ever
body-
eat
Except for
a
herpes.
Twix
Shit goes
inside
down.
of a Three Musketeers?
Diabetes.
But it looked like
you gotta
were
cut it
saying-
open and shove that
when you
motherfucker
were
in there.
saying it around the microphone and trying to be sneaky. It looked like you said, "You bitch." I was like,
You're a bitch.
that's why I was like, "What?" And then I realized what you're saying, and then I actually
Sidebar over here,
disliked your actual statement more than
You were
the
taking
bitch,
Mars
'cause
bar
it
and a
was-
Snicker and put them
Should've just
inside of
called
a
him
hot dog
Hennessy,
bun.
though. That would have been all resolved.
Diabetes.
You ever put instead of ketchup, you ever put just fucking 7-Up Slurpee on top of that bitch?
Fucking
Diabetes.
diabetes.
Gina Davis and then husband director Rennie Harlan checked how long she could hold her breath in their bathtub to prepare for the water torture scene.
How long?
bet you
How
did.
long?
I
How
don't
long?
know. He's probably just holding her head under. They're like, bitch, it's got to be longer. We're filming a real movie here.
Keep holding.
Tom
You
Cruise.
really didn't have an
6
answer?
minutes. You think he did that? He really did that?
Dude, what's her face from Avatar?
crazy.
Titanic.
Rose.
What's her real
Her.
name?
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. Hold her breath for like 7.5 to like 9 minutes or something for Avatar. Yee.
Yee.
Look it up.
Look, I'm
That's impossible.
Imagine.
I'm no professional
Imagine.
That's
swimmer,
impossible.
but I used to
Look it
try to
up.
time myself when I was younger. And
You know
in
what I
peak
got?
Male
I'll do it right
condition,
now.
35 seconds.
And I was maybe getting 3.5 minutes.
I got maybe a solid 45 right now. Seconds.
All right, guys, everybody. No, I'm joking. Let's not do that. Shane Black became the first writer to sell a script for $4 million. He later admitted that this caused a lot of envy amongst his fellow screenwriters, as well as accusations of commercialism. He voluntarily retired from the blockbuster industry for almost a decade as a result. Was I close?
What? For which part? Because she just showed me the most.
The
The
current
record
world
is
record
24
is 24
something
minutes and
Oh
37
my
seconds.
God! Can you look up the Kate Winslet one? I'm very
Yeah.
curious if I was.
Well,
close.
what he was laughing at is because
The
you know
amount
how
of distance
when you
this
do a
movie should have
search and it
been.
gives you like the suggested,
Mhm.
the second one on there is did Tom Cruise really hold his breath for 6 minutes? So
See?
that's what I was saying.
Cocksucker.
See? That's what I'm saying. Tom Cruise, you fucking full of shit.
There's no
Mothbar
way-
or whatever your fucking name.
There's Mopather. There's no way you're not going to be on the side of a fucking airplane.
7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, that tracks. That's crazy though. Think about that. 7 minutes, and it's long. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
no way you're not sucking air through that schnoz.
There's
right
no
It
way you-
says it's a remarkable feat, and anyone, including professional freedivers, would acknowledge that a breath hold over 7 minutes is extremely difficult.
Good for her. What a
I've been
boss.
holding this fart in since we started.
And that is a feat in itself.
I got a minute.
Am
and
I
2 seconds.
joking?
One of the movie's original locations was a historic Grand Hotel in
bitch.
Muskoka, Ontario, the 100-year-old Widemere House. During filming, however, the hotel
Amy
caught fire and
Winehouse.
burned to the ground. The heat from the film lights were initially blamed for causing the blaze, but it was never proven that the lights started the fire. So this movie burned down a 100-year-old fucking building.
In the words of Billy Joel,
Go fuck yourself.
we didn't start the fire.
The
Go
longest,
fuck yourself.
the longest instance
Probably at one point or another.
of someone holding their breath without inhaling pure oxygen beforehand
Oh, that's a thing?
is 11 minutes and 34 seconds.
So you have to get a good inhale. What are you
Mhm.
timing yourself for?
I was holding my breath.
He's holding his
Oh,
breath.
Good for you.
Well,
But it
Randall's passed
says-
out here in a little bit.
Randall's like, I'm gonna.
But it says here that
Should've watched the
most
movie.
people can only safely hold their breath for 1 to 2 minutes. Most
I got a
people.
minute. And then you said something about farting.
Don't do two. So
The
he-
amount of
it got
time you
me.
can comfortably
can't
and
breathe.
safely hold
Thank
your
God you're
breath
holding your breath.
depends on your specific body and genetics.
That ain't me.
Well, I mean,
I got
I should
two
be studied.
tops.
So
Could
let's.
I hold
fucking-
my breath longer if I let the fart out?
I feel like if you break a seal, it might.
Those are
it-
from
yeah.
different places.
Are they though? It's one tube. It's all connected.
That
Exactly.
air's not in the
Exactly.
same place.
It sounds like a sign, like
it's
Mythbusters.
Yep. Exactly.
Hold the
I
breath.
was
need-
thinking
get
more
a
of like
fart,
a
let the
space
fart out.
thing,
See
right?
if any air's coming out.
We do a volume test,
A volume.
full fart.
Full fart.
I try to see how much I can intake,
Sure.
and then I release the fart, and then I see how much I can intake. If I have more oxygen, I can make it longer.
We need to get the MythBusters out of
Science.
retirement.
I got a special one for you today, guys.
I got a special talent.
They're going to be like, yeah, this is just going to be a short on our Instagram.
Hold on.
It's not going to be an episode.
What if you
The
could
answer is
suck in
no.
Air.
from the butt? Right?
I don't think it makes it to your
Does
lungs.
it add more for you to be able to hold your breath longer?
I
don't-
think
that
it'll
one I don't think
contaminate
so.
his system.
Probably.
I'm
But-
glad we're all smart enough to know the real answer for this.
I think if
we?
I fart, I can hold my breath longer.
Because you're making more room for
Exactly.
more
Sure,
oxygen.
I have enough.
I'm being serious.
Well, we need to test it, obviously.
When I'm gone, I don't want to be a part of it.
Are you like
You
100%
want to.
right now?
I am.
This is
Logic, motherfucker. Put it together.
Hold on,
Motherfucker,
hold
it's
on.
your
Yeah.
intestines
Hold
and
on.
your lungs.
Hold
it's
on.
all in
It's
an
all
area
in a
pushed
gut.
in a
That's
little
cool.
bit. You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
in the gut. But
So
let's
you're
be
saying
real.
if
Hold
you're
on.
full, you can't hold your breath
Say
as
I
much?
don't fucking shit and I don't fart for fucking 4 weeks.
4 weeks. There's not a
I'm
lot
probably
of
getting
room.
close to dying, but there's no room in here, right? My breaths are quick. Why? Because
There's no room.
because there's no room for me to breathe. So,
Why? I'm full of shit.
So in a more like small time, if I have a fart, a decent one,
Decent.
and I let it out, say like 11-second fart, right? I can breathe more after that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
So hold on. If we're getting scientific with this,
Say this like I'm fucking the most insane person for like saying what I just said.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking.
Are you
I'm not a
listening to
scientist.
yourself?
I know it's
That's what I
ridiculous,
want to know.
but it makes sense.
speak English, Doc. We ain't scientists.
Even have.
Okay, if we're breaking this down scientifically, right?
Yes.
Are you talking before you inhale to then keep your breath going versus inhaling with the fart in? Or are you saying after you inhale and you're holding, then you let the fart out, can you keep your breath longer?
Yes. So look,
I don't think so.
You're
Think,
bre-
hold
you're
on,
breathing-
hold on.
okay, yeah, go
you're
ahead.
only breathing in the same amount of oxygen, so you farting out more room is not going to let you hold your breath longer.
Your lungs have more space to expand. With
But
the
you
fart
only have,
gone.
but you only have the same amount of oxygen in them if you're keeping that same breath in.
No, they expand
Don't
more if
worry
there's
about
more
it a
space.
second.
But where are you getting that extra oxygen from if you're not breathing it in?
I don't
You get
have
what I'm
any
saying?
brain cells.
You're always
so
breathing
it's
it in. So
fucking-
you were you
No, no,
saying
no,
because
no.
I
Be
farted right
wasting
before I
on
took a
this.
breath? Am I like
so
inhaling methane or
no,
some
no,
shit?
My test is you go and you hold your breath, right?
Sure. Minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Done.
If you do the same thing and then fart while you're holding your breath, are
don't
you
do
saying
it,
you're
no,
getting
you don't do it while, you do it right before.
that? Okay, so that's
Make
what I'm
room
saying.
for the air in your body.
Correct. So if you do it
By
before you
releasing
do it
other
and
air.
then breathe in, you
Exactly.
will have more, and that makes sense. That tracks.
Exactly. Science experiment.
Look at us. The ice
Yes, because
skating.
I trust
We're
your
doing-
fucking science abilities.
We're fucking doing God's
Either of
work
you.
here.
I passed AP
Oh
chemistry.
yeah, because God and science are the same.
Yeah, if say
you
you
read the
fucking-
Bible?
your car goes over a bridge, and you're in the water, and you got to leave, you better fart first and breathe the rest of that oxygen in, just to
hold
make it
on.
to the surface.
This tracks.
I will
and
shit if I fart.
if you make it fucking 3 feet and then die,
Me personally will shit.
I'm gonna be like, he didn't fart first. That's what I'm gonna fucking
he
say.
did. He did.
Gone. You didn't fart first. They would think the last breath was your mouth. No, it's your fucking.
That's
fart.
my
One last breath.
And then they
Sorry,
see my
Darren.
pants and they're like,
Darren
oh,
knows I'm just
he
blabbing
sharted.
on.
He should be fine. But I'm not because I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because I didn't fart in a shower.
Oh, it's a floater.
So if you
That's me.
That wasn't a fart.
if you were to keep a bunch of beer bottles in your car and you fly off the road into a lake and your car completely submerges and you're under there, all those beer bottles will have oxygen in them and you can use them to continue to survive. So if you're going to do the same thing with your body and fart, you're farting out a bubble that you can then use to
You don't want
survive.
to breathe in that. That's a different.
Do you
want to
die?
gas, guy.
Do you want to die or do you want to breathe in the fart?
Is it
It's a
pure
different
I
methane?
gas.
want to die.
Yeah.
How
I don't
much,
th- I-
how
no, no,
much
I don't-
oxygen is in a fart?
We
Not
need to
much.
find out
Can we
if
look
there's
that
so
up?
much enough.
Is there oxygen? There's no oxygen in the
Ah,
fart.
Tara,
there's gotta
you're the
be. There's gotta
scientist.
be.
There's
you're
no
the
oxygen. It's
scientist.
just fucking
I
methane
think it's
bullshit.
just
15%
gas from your ass.
oxygen.
methane and bullshit.
85% methane, and then in Randy's case, 5% actual shit.
Podcast guess. What is the ratio of oxygen to
Methane.
fecal matter
Fecal.
in a fart?
100 to 0. So
I
one's
think
to
it's
nothing.
high. I do think it's high, but there's got to be something else in there. you
It's
know what I'm
probably
saying?
CO2 more than it is
Yeah.
oxygen coming
It's
out.
definitely not oxygen.
Right, because they're not the holes aren't connected.
What
Because
is
the
the
thing is, we
composition
breathe
of a
in
human
oxygen.
fart?
And then we breathe out CO2.
Yes, so we breathe in oxygen.
the
we don't
Here
shit
on the
oxygen
lungs-
decision
out,
reel,
The lungs are not connected to the anus. I
No,
mean,
they are not.
I'm pretty sure of that.
which is where this whole conversation started.
Hold on. They
No.
could be.
No, they're
Think
not.
about it.
They're not. They're not. They're not.
79%
They're not.
nitrogen, 21%, what does that say? Gases such as oxygen, methane.
No,
Boom.
no.
Boom.
It says 79% nitrogen, 21% carbon dioxide, and trace amounts of other gases such as oxygen, methane, and
Enough
Okay,
to
she just
survive.
No,
checked
not
me.
enough to
Enough
survive.
The shit
to
out of me.
take the chance to survive.
Not
If
even
you're gonna
close.
die, look, you gonna die or are you gonna suck that fart out of the
I'm
fucking
gonna die.
It says that it also depends. It's going to vary on their diet.
The only way
My
we're gonna live-
diet,
He's
not
you
so
let me put this
fucking
dick
good.
up
Where
your
I'm
ass.
done.
So before you buy a body
if
of
any
water,
of you guys are with me, just fart so I can breathe in your oxygen too.
Actually,
Please.
just
All right, guy.
fucking just fart into your shirt and you're just gonna float up.
ooh, your own life
Well, yeah,
preserver.
I learned that.
Yeah.
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 That's military shit.
Yeah.
And that's not
Do that
oxygen.
with your
Let's
shirt
go.
or your pants. Whoosh. Anyways.
Back to this movie.
Yeah.
The ice skating scene was scripted to end with Samantha performing a double axel flip and simultaneously firing over her upside down head. After 2 aerial rig configurations in sub-zero conditions and several attempts at green screening failed to hold any convincing fluency. That's not how you say that word. Fluency. That's how it's written.
Is that supposed to be?
It says fluency. Any fluidity is what I would think it would be.
Whatever.
To the action, it was dropped from the final cut of the film.
No fucking shit.
Hold on.
Where did she get the skates?
Hold on. I think it would be way better if she went over the top in that scene.
I think for this movie, I think for Steve, it would have been like, okay, the rest of this stuff.
I want a triple
I can
axel with a
justify it.
lux in there. I want fucking Christy Yamaguchi in the background. Like, that's what I'm talking
my
about.
God.
In 96, yeah, that works.
Maybe little Chad Michaels.
No, that's before his time. This is 96.
He could have been there.
We need Brian Boitano in there doing his what would Brian Boitano do? And like, hey, look, 9.5, 9.5, 9.4, 9.6. Sorry. RFK 575 is the license plate used in the film for the dead terrorist's car. It's also the license plate used by Derek Zoolander's roommate in Zoolander and on a car in Final Destination.
Were you trying to draw stuff here?
No, that's a fucking fact from this movie.
Okay.
Why would they use the same number and license plate?
They don't have many license plates.
For what?
Reuse them.
Just like 5550123 is a number in movies? Have you seen any Pixar movie? They have R12 on everything. That's the room that most of the people went to
Why do I
college
feel
to
like-
together.
Why do I feel like I'm being attacked?
You are.
For what?
For
You talk
existing.
back.
I was just going along with your.
Oh, don't beat me, Dad.
I was going along with your fun fact. I feel like
No,
we've been on these
Daddy.
fun
No,
facts
Daddy,
for
no.
a really long time.
Heard you
You-
use profanity in front of a woman.
It's because they
use bad
spent
language?
10 minutes talking about fart and oxygen. That's
Yeah.
why we're still on the fun
Yeah,
facts.
well, when I'm alive and you're not.
I'm sorry. Okay. Final decision time. Out of 10, what would we rate this movie?
Propel myself. Yeah.
Wally? Your movie, you go first?
Jesus Christ.
I'll give it. I'll give it a 6 out of 10
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Why?
because it feels like a 6 out of 10 to me.
What an explanation.
It's got a lot of cheesy shit to it. The
like
cheesy
that
action
explanation.
movies are not going to rate high for me because they're not fucking master. I just love it. I love.
I feel you. I got a lot of
Steve, it's-
movies.
Yeah.
I got a lot of movies that are the worst movie everybody has ever seen, but I enjoy them for the shit that they are. So yeah, I would rate it. Yeah.
I was telling Skolzy earlier. I have a group of cheesy action movies that I know you guys would absolutely fucking hate, like hands down. You'd be like,
but
these,
are they entertaining?
for me, yeah, 100%.
Fucking
If I made you watch like Tango and Cash or Cobra,
Commando.
or like Commando,
Hang in
yeah.
there.
So yeah, there's a bunch of movies. I love those movies. I have a collection of those. Fucking
Why do you
movies.
like those movies?
because they're amazing.
I
It's-
don't. Not asking
I'm
you.
sorry.
as a kid, as a young man,
As a real answer, I want like
yeah.
a legit.
yeah,
As
as
a youngin.
as a young man, that idea of the stoic badass was very appealing to me.
Okay.
So like guys,
Which
that could
is
just
where we
roll
get
up
you
and
from
be,
now.
and be
You
like,
know?
Badass.
roll into a room and be like, "Oh, it's saving to be done," and fucking pull out guns. Shit was dope. I love that
Okay.
shit as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I love
So
all
kind
the
of like nostalgia.
yeah. I like the James Bond movies and
Okay.
shit too. There's a little bit more
Okay.
shit to them, but I love cheese. Like I'll watch even like Rambo 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love
Just
a
to
good-
watch count how many people blow up.
Right. I love a good sharp cheddar when I'm watching a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be so bad it's good.
Yeah, that's one of them. That one is terrible, but
see-
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'm giving it a 5.
5.
Wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, and clearly I don't remember any of it. So I don't have a good answer for you.
What a great review.
You're welcome.
Great.
It wasn't the what saved me was all the explosions. I liked the fire
Okay.
Which is
because
me,
there is a lot of
me-
fucking fire in this.
There
me
is,
in
there
the
is.
infancy stage.
Sure. Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
When I was 5 years old, ooh, fire, look, ooh, it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Like
okay, I got it.
I love using the analogy. Like you go to watch Pacific Rim
I'm
or
fucking killing him
Godzilla.
tonight.
You know what I'm saying? You go watch that. You don't watch it for the fucking plot.
I'm sorry.
You
I'll
watch
You're
it.
just watching it for his fucking
Giant
action.
fucking animals beating and robots beating each other's ass.
right.
It's the same concept for me for this. Anyways,
What
Miss
do you got?
Tara?
What do you got, Tara? Oh man, she's mad that we talked about farts for 20 minutes.
I'm gonna be living.
I think
Fart in the bathtub. I'm just ass.
Yeah.
I'll,
Yeah. You're thinking hard.
I am.
That's good because you watched it.
Hmm. And I remember it.
Say 6.
On me? Yeah. 6 even.
Dum, 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 dum,
I give it a 5 too.
A 5.
Hmm.
Give it a 5.
I was debating between 4 or 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why?
Well, I don't ever
I
want to
was
watch
too.
it again.
Okay.
I was 2.
I don't want to watch it again. And I fast forwarded at one point.
In the middle of the movie or towards the end?
It was like in the last
30 minutes.
Was it
third of it.
when the kid was in, or when they were in like the
Cell or
freezer?
No, I
No,
watched that
you
part. That's
watched
how I
that.
knew she had
Oh, right.
matches in her cast.
Yeah,
Probably
'cause,
right
you know,
before that.
No, it
Probably
was
when
like
she put him in there.
it was one of the driving sequences when she was already blind. But she
Oh,
was
probably the
driving
scene
and
where
it
I
was, like,
said she shot some dude in the face and the car just stopped
it
in
just,
front of her.
It was just, I'm just done with it. I was done.
Can I,
with it.
can I do a notable thing?
Do your
Ted?
notes.
The music in this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So if you the old R&B and soul in this, top tier. Don't know too many other movies that have that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
You're
thing.
about to say something. What do you got?
I want to guess your answer.
All right.
I'm not done with my answer.
Oh. Sorry.
I didn't say you were.
Okay, continue.
I'm done.
Jesus fucking
I wasn't
Christ.
done.
You son of a
I'm
bitch.
done. All right, guess my answer.
For you, 6.3.
He doesn't ever do those.
I'm
I
gonna
know,
give-
but it could be close to a 6. Could be close to a 6 more.
I'm gonna give it a fucking 5.5.
From me.
5.5 or 5.3. Yeah.
Is what you think I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you drunk?
No.
I think Steve's gonna say 4.
It's okay, 6.5.
I'm going to 6.
Oh, my guy.
This movie is not good, right?
Teamwork.
But
Work.
there's enjoyable aspects of the film, right? Like watching it, there's a great set piece like towards the beginning, there's a great set piece in the middle, and then the end has a great set piece too. So like it's setting it up for good stuff. Now, the things in between that, did I follow the story? Was I confused halfway through it? Did it really come back and tell me anything?
Were you confused or were you not confused?
Not really. I didn't understand what was happening most of the time beyond her going, I have amnesia. Now I do. But now I don't. But now I do. But now I don't. But oh no, I'm back now after I went under this water and figured out everything, and now I'm a different person.
I like how then also she's at the end. She's just
Everyone's going to die.
then at the end she's just on the phone with the president, like
Right, like that's
I need
That's a
a
thing.
with
favor.
a suitcase of money next
Let
to
me
her.
tell you, all
What
these
was the
things that
favor?
you guys.
Where did
look
the
is-
money come from? I clearly missed
the
that.
key. So the key that she had on that bracelet.
Right.
So I followed that. That was the whole reason why she went back was she needed the
get the-
key that was
yep.
on the bracelet,
Yeah.
right?
Yep,
Okay, cool. One thing we're not talking about that I wanted to bring up in my what the fuck
All
moment that I
staples of
forgot.
Great cheesy action movie,
True.
by the way.
There's a part in the beginning of this movie where that dude busts into their house and blows a hole in the side of their house with a shotgun.
She chucks her fucking
And she
daughter.
chucks her kid
She gone.
like she is nothing.
Yeets.
Yeah.
Okay, yeets her through this
Yeets.
fucking child-sized hole in the fucking side of the house, which is perfectly perpendicular with the tree house.
And
a
also
beautiful
just a
thing.
shotgun too.
And she just right into the
But it
tree
wasn't a
house.
shotgun. It was a shotgun that
It was a
shot, not
shotgun.
shotgun.
Was it like the fucking thing in Call
It
of
didn't
Duty
shoot
where they're
something
like
out?
the flammable ones or
The-
something?
When he broke in, it was like a pump action. The gun that she had is not a shotgun. It put a singular bullet hole in the wall.
Right, but what
the
blew
one that
the hole?
blew the hole in the wall.
Yeah, what
it
blew
was
that fucking
it
thing?
was
that
not
was a
buckshot. It was not
I don't know
birdshot.
what it was, but it fucking tore that wall up.
She had it had to have hit something to blow the hole up.
Yeah.
You're talking about when she goes to grab the guy that's coming through the front door, the rapist
right.
dude.
And the
Yeah.
kid's on the stairwell, and then she ducks, and like there's
Yeah.
a shot that goes off and hits the side of the fucking
Yeah,
house,
yeah, yeah.
and blows a
That's gotta be
child-side
bu-
house.
Yeah, that's
there.
got to
Yeah,
be like
because
fucking.
before he killed her, he was gonna rape her.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's when he got stabbed in the eye.
Right,
Oh
right, right.
yeah.
I don't know if he was
Yeah.
gonna rape her, if he was just trying to cop a feel or
Absolutely.
see what's
No,
going
he
on.
abs-
No, what the
absolutely.
literally the line right before.
Well, yeah, don't do any funny business.
Yeah.
because she's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fuck you up. Yeah,
Yeah.
And he said, "I've been there."
right. And then we have a kid. Oh, together, cool. I don't know. In the movie, there is somewhat of a cohesive story that could have been good. I think the movie as a whole doesn't do justice to the story that could have been. Samuel L. Jackson fucking kills it, but what has he been bad in, right? So you can't really give the movie a plus for that. Gina Davis is definitely stepping outside of her normal kind of acting, and she kills it for the most part. But I agree with what you said earlier, where she's overacting or almost like shitty when she turns into the blonde hair assassin.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like a whole different actor just took over. And I don't mean
Right.
character, I mean actor. It's like,
Right.
who are you?
And it had to be at the direction of the director or whoever was there. Like, yo, you need to talk this way. You need to say this line like this.
I would, and then they got divorced. So like, you know.
Maybe this was part of it.
There's cases of people that like get bonked on the head or go into comas and they come out speaking a different
Oh, yeah.
fucking language.
Which is wild.
Yeah. So
Where
like,
do you learn that shit from?
Exactly. Yeah, like yeah,
I
Do
don't
we
have-
know it?
do
Do we know
what?
what languages?
Do I know languages? Obviously,
You obviously
Fren-
don't because you almost failed.
French is in my head
Do
somewhere.
we know?
Je m'appelle Steven.
But
Like, do you know that you're speaking?
suppressing
language?
something
It
like
definitely-
this
yeah.
feels legitimate. It's just probably rare,
Yeah.
the rarest fucking thing
For sure,
in the world.
for sure.
And it being a person that is an assassin,
Oh, we.
Got a badass.
it's dope though.
Think
It's-
about it,
the
yeah.
story's
Croissant.
dope.
Yeah, and that's one of
I
those
know
things,
French.
right? You're living your life, and all of
Wrote
a
it,
sudden,
wrote it down on paper. You can tell. You can go. You could sell this to one person in 2 sentences. That's that's action movie, man. That's
Yeah.
what it's all
and
about.
it's funny that like there hasn't been many like this since. Maybe because it's already been done. But like you could do like a John Wick style movie like this again.
I'm gonna give you a fucking movie, right?
Shaolin
And
soccer.
you
What?
got to sell it to me.
Okay.
And it's gonna be stupid cheesy, but you only got to do it in a couple of sentences.
You talking right now? You
Yeah,
want me
yeah,
to give
yeah.
you this stupid movie that you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
watch?
Hold. No. That I know you've seen. Over the top. Sell me over the top.
You're talking the fucking.
The arm wrestling.
All right, so Hulk Hogan walks into a fucking bar and goes, "Hey, this guy right here, let's arm wrestle for what?" And he says, "For a hot dog."
Cool. I'm in.
Exactly. Think of how intrigued you would be. Why are we arm
That's
wrestling
a
for a hot dog?
it's a Last of Us
The fuck are you
for
talking
arm
about?
wrestling.
What's up?
You'll learn eventually.
Over the Top is a movie where it's basically an arm wrestling movie. So think of like Rocky, but arm wrestling.
No, I got your synopsis.
Right. But it's a real
It was
movie.
pretty
We're
clear.
not making
It was
it up.
pretty
What it's
clear.
actually about is it's about a single dad that's a truck driver that also likes to arm wrestle on the side, kind of like a pull shark.
Okay. There's a lot of information that you left out.
I know. And then
Well,
what
he said,
happens
"Sell me
is
on it in 2 sentences."
he has a son, and his son's kind of like an uppity little bitch.
I think I sold it pretty well.
And then
Who doesn't like hot dogs?
He takes his
You had me
son
at hot dogs.
throughout. Like he's supposed to be taking his son from point A to point B, and they stop the arm wrestle, and he ends up doing a tournament and shit and falling in
Want
love
some
with his
hot
son.
dogs?
Yeah,
Is there hot dogs involved in this?
yeah, it's
I don't know. I
ridiculous.
kind of just made the hot dogs up.
Why does he do which part?
Why does the whole thing? Why does he take his?
Why
son?
does the whole thing?
Because he's going.
It's his
He's,
son.
he's
Wouldn't you
going on
take
a
your son
journey
to
of
He's
love
trying
with his
to
son
bond.
and bondage.
And he thought that was.
Bondage. Maybe
With
not
his son?
bondage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Might just be
But
bonding.
he thought the arm
Like his
wrestling would be
son's in, like-
something
his
his
son's
son
in,
would
like-
be in.
Well,
into?
I think his son more bonds with his dad. His dad stays consistent because his dad keeps trying. The kid is a little uppity bitch, like in private school and
Little
shit.
uppity bitch.
And inherently, he like brings him to a trucker place, and the kid's like completely against it, and you
some
see
weird
him
things
slowly
go.
grow. The whole movie's about the kid growing and the dad growing a little bit, but it's mostly about the fucking kid.
Over
Arm
the
wrestling
top.
for hot dogs.
Yeah. So hit him with that fucking.
Hey,
Fucking put the thumb over
oh yeah, the grip.
That's
Yeah.
over the top. Anyways.
Three Ninjas. Sell me on that.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
Can we just...
A
2 sentences. 2
couple
sentences.
kids whooping some ass. A few kids whooping some ass.
I'm not gonna watch it.
No.
I like
was
this
surprised by
better.
that. Not
Home
that
That was
Alone.
trash.
With kids drop kicking.
No,
Home Alone meets the Karate Kid
With an old guy who's like, "Oh yeah,
meets
Steve, sell
Rocky
me on it.
loves Emily."
Sell me
Or
on
is
it.
it Emily loves Rocky? No, it's
Rocky
Rocky
Loves
loves
Emily.
Emily.
Sell
Okay,
a,
you want me to sell it for you?
sell a
All right.
terrible movie that you like to someone. This is kind of
3
what's happening
10-year-olds
right
who are all brothers but somehow look all 10 years old get fucking into karate. What?
Sorry.
Get into karate with their grandfather, who they're all white, but their grandfather is an Asian
So
for some
Ninja
reason.
Turtles, but with people.
Ninja Turtles, but with 10-year-old kids, and they
all
all
you
have
gotta say.
masks. And then there's a
Pretty
home
much.
invasion in which kids or people
That's
are
what I
trying to.
said.
Alone.
It's Home Alone
Okay.
plus the Karate Kid plus Ninja Turtles.
And then they beat the
essentially.
shit out of these dudes for no reason, and they're like
10-year-olds,
super
yeah?
like surfer dudes, like, "Hey man, what the
What's
fuck,
up?"
bro?" Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right, so
That wasn't good.
you got to sell, and then
right.
she's got to sell, and then
And then we're done.
Then we're done.
Sell what though?
Sell me on something, or no, sell her on something.
Sell Tara on.
A movie that you know she probably would not like.
I feel like you
or
have
a
to
movie
give
that'd
the
be
movie.
hard to.
Do you have to give the movie?
Yeah,
Because
don't let me
like
pick because I'm not good at this. You guys know what
I could sit here forever trying to pick a movie to like.
Sell Tara on Iron Man.
You got a
What do you not like?
billionaire. You got a billionaire philanthropist.
No, hold on. What's your pick next week? Because it's going to be a Marvel movie.
It's not.
It's not?
What's up? What's up, Mr.
Okay, never
Tasty?
mind. Sell Tara on Iron Man.
Tasty?
Billionaire philanthropist builds a fucking suit, fights some good bad guys.
That's
Yeah, I'm
easy.
not-
That's
I'm
pretty.
not-
I'm in.
I'm not-
I
I'm
mean,
fucking
you know,
in.
billionaire
Maybe
philanthropist
You
Matt
could.
Warrior?
builds a
I'm
suit.
gonna be honest with you. You could have given me a lot less than that by just saying RDJ,
You got
and I would
well,
have been
I
in.
was gonna start
Robert
with
Downey
that, but-
Jr.
Yeah.
You,
That's it.
RDJ plus MCU. I'm like,
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah.
I'll sell you on it. Robert Downey Jr. eats a hamburger
Mm.
at the end of the movie.
yum,
Yum.
done.
I've watched that.
All right. You go ahead. Go ahead. Pick one of us. Sell us a movie that you
Okay,
think would be.
but you have to give me like you gave.
Yeah, you have
you
to
all
give her
gave
a
each other a
movie.
movie.
You have
gotta
to
give
sell
me. A movie.
me.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I got to think of something stupid.
The reason we're doing this is because Long Kiss Goodnight, right, is so fucking ridiculous when it comes to the premise. That's what I kind of did with Over the Top. So if you got something along those lines, like a movie that sounds ridiculous on paper, what would you tell Steve?
Sell me
like
not
teenage-
another teen movie.
Sell
parody
him
of-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or that, okay. I mean, I'm in
I mean,
of the fucking
that's-
title.
Yeah.
You don't got to sell me on that. Teenage Mutant
Exactly.
Ninja Turtles? Let's fucking go.
Did you see the dark one I tagged you in? You see that shit?
Amazing. The Ronin.
This looks so good.
The last Ronin.
I'm gonna let you know what my pick is.
All right, yeah, okay, sure. She doesn't have to sell me because I'm
Yeah.
already in.
We're just gonna-
Next week is Randy's pick.
'Cause I'm a woman,
We're
because I
not
love
doing
women.
Marvel.
Tara.
Obviously, because Tara's a woman, I don't want to hear what she has to say about anything. So that's
Jesus
fine.
Christ.
You know
Sorry.
what? No.
Hold on.
No.
Tara,
No.
sell
fuck
me
this.
on
Sell it.
not another teen movie.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take all of the most popular teen movies
From the 90s.
from the 90s. You're gonna sprinkle in some like B-list celebrities. Make it really stupid. Make it really funny.
Also-
Put a token black guy in it.
And America's Ass.
Well, but he wasn't then.
But he turned into it.
Yeah.
Did that
He
sell
turned
you
into
on
a Human Torch and then
Johnny
America's
Blaze.
Ass. A little bit.
Take Scary
bit.
Movie, combine it with all your favorite teeny bopper movies.
I'm in for that.
Mm.
Because, I mean, I love these movies. So, you know. All right. Cool.
When he comes out with like the
Horny
whipped cream and
teenager.
like the
it? Okay.
Has sex with
Walter.
a pie and
It's a
dad
banana.
walks
Hold
in.
on. It's a banana split.
American Pie.
Sold.
I'm all for it.
Anyways, good.
What kind of pie?
You're right. And I'm surprised we haven't done American Pie 2 yet.
I like that one better, honestly,
Maybe that
than
might
the
be my
first one,
pick
I
coming
think.
up soon. I don't know. Randy, what's your pick next week,
Rush
guy?
Hour 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not Rush Hour 1?
It's all right.
Is it your age?
It was between.
Come on, Lee.
No, I've seen all three of them a lot
Don't
of
stop
times.
till you get enough.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come
I've seen 1, 2, and 3 a lot.
I will say Rush
So
Hour
which-
2 is definitely the best. And I'm not fucking mad at it.
Lee!
because
Back in
nobody
back when I was a
understand the words
kid, we
that
were
come out of your mouth.
squatting in my aunt's house for a little bit, and all I had was their 3 movies, so I watched them a lot.
Dude, that's a
Listen-
great. That's probably one of my favorite choices you've made. since
Listen,
we've been
I'm
on
gonna
here.
say
The
I'm gonna
same.
say it now, and I'm gonna say it again next week. Number
Gefilte fish.
2 is the best in the franchise.
Is that the third one?
Number 2 is the best in the trilogy. Honest to God,
It is.
like
So I
Hands down.
I think you-
okay, hold
maybe.
on. Not to
Go ahead.
I wanted to do a series on this show, which is called The Sequels. And we would pick the movies that are better than the originals because I think there's a lot of sequels that are better than the
I think
originals.
that too, or at least comparable.
All right,
Exactly.
Steve,
But, yeah.
American Pie movies, go. Best one.
The best one
Yeah.
is definitely to me American Wedding, but it's not the best movie.
Ooh.
American Pie 1 is the best.
Randall, best Fast and Furious.
Tokyo
2.
Drift.
2. Too Fast and Furious.
What's a good one for Tara?
Tyrese
What's a good
is in there.
sequel? What's some sequels you really, really like?
Ghostbusters.
One.
I don't know.
Duh.
I don't.
We haven't discussed with you before, so I don't know what to ask you.
I'm trying to now. I'm trying to think of movies that have like that aren't Marvel movies that have like.
Marvel
Wally.
could be fine.
Back to the Future.
2.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew
That's
it
I
was
feel
pretty
like
different.
we're trained to answer 2.
No,
At
no.
this
2
point.
is hands down the best.
Fuck you.
I feel like I'm trained.
Have you seen them?
But it is good.
Best
It is
Indiana
the best
Jones.
one, obviously.
Say it again.
Best Indiana Jones.
Ooh, I like Raiders, but I also like Last Crusade.
Last Crusade is phenomenal.
It's last.
They're all great, so I'm okay with whatever. As long as you don't list the one with fucking Shiloh LaBeouf, I'm fine. The Diamond Skull,
Kalima.
Crystal Skull, whatever.
Yeah, I did. I really didn't like the second Raiders or the second Indiana Jones.
I love them all.
I mean, I like it, but I don't want to watch it again. But the first one and the Last Crusade, the third one, are timeless. I got one. Star Wars. Out of all of them.
Oh God. Return of the Jedi?
Okay, my man right here. I love Return of the Jedi.
It's so fucking good.
Is it one of the
Rogue One,
ones?
Rogue One's really good. too.
phenomenal.
Have you watched Andor?
No, not yet. That's obviously the prequel to that shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, I have to change my shirt and take a dump now.
Cool. So with that,
It
we're
wasn't
all
a
gonna
fart.
take a
I
take a
didn't get
dump.
to play that game either.
It's because you're
I
a woman.
asked you and you
We
didn't
asked-
say
I
anything.
said-
Because you're a woman.
But you guys keep coming up with your own choices. I had to come up with
That's
all
because
of mine.
I know what he likes, and,
Okay,
I,
what-
and I
I
know
don't
the
know what
one
you like.
sequel of movies that minus Marvel.
Pitch Perfect.
Oh, that's probably a good one.
The first one is the.
There you
is the
go.
best one.
Can you do the
Yes.
cup thing?
No. Mm-mm. No.
I'm trying to think.
Dun,
Of,
dun.
I'm trying to think of other movie. Magic Mike.
Have you seen the new one?
Second one.
No, but I think the
Sorry.
first one's better. The best one. I think there are a
Trying to
lot
think
of.
of other movies here.
I think
I'm
a lot
fucking
of you're getting a little sexist with your choices,
Titanic
but
too.
that's fine.
Electric Boogaloo. Can we hit another iceberg? This time there's two.
I think Thor. I think
51 first
That's
dates.
easy. That's easy.
I
That's
think
Thor.
Ragnarok's the best Thor.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. Oh, hands down.
The best
Um,
Spider-Man movie out of all of them.
Homecoming.
I didn't ask you.
So
I'm just.
I haven't seen all of them.
Are we
Not like
are you
all
including
of
Tobey
them.
Maguire?
Yeah, we're including all the Spider-Man.
Oh.
Steve, is it 2? Is your
Ooh.
Spider-Man 2?
I don't like
No,
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man
2.
1.
Which one is it? The
The
third
first
one?
For me, like my favorite Spider-Man
yeah.
movie.
I don't think it's the first one.
It is.
The acting's
It should
fucking
be.
garbage
Hold
in
on.
that.
You're gonna
It's gotta be
hate-
the third
you're,
one.
You're gonna hate what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say one of the new ones?
It's the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, phenomenal.
I really like his take
So with
on
Garfield?
Spider-Man.
On
Yeah,
boobies.
Andrew
So with
Garfield.
Garfield?
On boobies.
my favorite.
I love
I like
everything.
your
I
take
love
on
what they
boobies.
set up in that. Now, did it
A booby kind of
do
Those are
good?
nice boobies.
Whatever, but I,
I
liked
also
Emma
really like
Stone in
Emma
that.
Stone, yeah.
Exactly. I
like
like the
No,
dynamic.
don't look.
Dennis Leary was in it. I fucking love that. I love that they incorporated the lizard in there with everything that they had.
Like mountains.
I mean, now what came up after that? Fucking trash. But I
See those
like that
mountains over
movie.
there?
It's
Those boobies.
he kind of reminds me.
Love
of
Gun. He's talking about his dick.
Y'all, I'm surprised.
All right,
didn't-
just say it.
Didn't ask me about the Jurassic Park franchise of
Ooh,
all.
that's
the,
a good one.
of all the
Oh.
ones.
All
right,
right.
what's your
Okay,
favorite?
hold on. This is how we're gonna end this. We're gonna go
Now
around the
it
table.
feels like
Shut the
you're
fuck
just
up.
Asking because she said
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
Toy
We're not
Story.
doing that. We're not doing that. We're
Even
doing
you had to
Jurassic
look
Park.
it up.
We're doing
I'm
Jurassic
trying to come
Park.
up with more.
We're ending the episode with our favorite Jurassic Park movie around the table. Me and Wally are gonna go last because I know we'll be on the same page. Randy first.
the first one.
Tara.
It's great. Randall, great choice.
I know.
Great choice, Randall.
I know.
You're gonna say Jurassic World because of Chris Pratt.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
I'm not. But
You only got one of them.
That number one holds up still.
it does. I
Shoot her.
Don't
Shoot
go to the long grass.
That's the
I
second
would
one.
I would
Give me a buck.
I really
thinking.
like these movies.
Well, okay,
Granted, it
good.
was dark. The entire time, so.
I would put.
I'm not telling you to rank them. Just tell me your favorite.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's not. That's.
Tara, this is not a. We're quick firing here. You
Yeah.
gotta
I
fuck-
know.
Quick fire.
Go with the heart, like I do
All
all
right,
the
ready?
time. You know what
Me
I'm
and
saying?
Wally, ready? 1, 2, 3. Lost World.
So that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
Same thing.
I was gonna say number two. The only.
You got your Vince Vaughn in number 2.
the
Nick
only-
Van Owen.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only thing I don't like about
Gymnastics.
number 2 is they focus so much
Fucking Velociraptor.
on the T-Rex.
It
Oh, I
goes
like
into the
that.
city.
I like that.
But
That's
yes,
two movies.
Number
It
two.
is,
Two
it
movies.
is.
But I also Goldblum. Like he's like I love him.
You know, people come up to me and they ask,
What's your favorite dinosaur?
how do I pronounce my last name? Is it
Triceratops.
Goldblum or Goldblum? I tell them, get the fuck away from me.
That I also think that one went the furthest into dinosaurs.
Velociraptor.
That's
The
my
second one named so many dinosaurs. Friar Tuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It named so many.
Fire.
It
It's
lines
a tripod? It's
up.
like a
It
tripod.
lines up its skull and like whatever.
I don't even know how to enunciate it, but the little green ones, like the compies.
Compy,
Yeah,
Compy
those are great.
Commies?
What are those
Compy.
noises?
Compasaurus.
Compasaurus.
The Commisaurus.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I
that's what I'm saying.
play.
Fucking.
I play Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2 on Xbox.
She just waved her finger.
Good for
Like,
you. That was
I-
on sale the other day. I almost bought it and I went,
It's
I'm
it's
good.
so fun.
Yeah, I need another game to play.
But I
next week
played
on
it
the
for so
decision
long
reel.
that now like
T-Rex
hours
in
and
the city.
hours
That
upon hours and
blockbuster that's in
hours.
there.
It
Fucking
hurts my
headbutts the
eyes
bus.
now.
That dude
Amazing.
gets
It's
eaten off the
amazing.
window. Oh, it's so good.
All I hear in my brain is that T-Rex or whatever
At
it's
the
doing.
end, when
yeah.
it's inside the thing, it's like.
Yeah.
But then like I was that movie though, the second one traumatized
doing
me
next week?
when I was little. Like I would lay in bed. I had a window right next to my bed and I would lay in bed
Oh, with the dog house.
and I was like, there's
Oh,
gonna be a
yeah.
dinosaur eye looking in my
great.
window at some point.
phenomenal.
Let it happen.
Traumatized me.
Sure. We're going to get to all of these movies eventually. But next week, what are we doing again, Randy?
I'm not fucking telling you again.
I don't remember.
Rush Hour
Rush
2.
Hour 2. That's
How
how we
did I
got on the
forget?
franchise.
Chamonly. Thanks, guys, for listening. If you're still here, I appreciate everybody hanging on. Like, favorite, share, do your thing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look at us at the YouTubes and subscribe.
And don't stop till you get enough.
Don't stop.
This guy, this fucking guy.
You son of a bitch.
Hey!
Son of a
Crackskin,
bitch.
crackskin, buttercream, crackskin.
Hold on, I gotta find what I'm doing here. I can't find.
We're not
my-
leaving until Steve's done.
Can't stop
Okay,
till you get
bye.
enough.
Goodbye.
Come on. To the step. Don't stop till you get enough.
Chamonly.
Come on.
I do like that guy too.